beautiful morning, afternoon here at Ashburton Speedway. It's about 17, 18 degrees at the moment, and we've got the guys that are about to just come out now, and they're having a wee bit of a play around their grand parade, so to speak. Okay, so a lot of fields of cars, 28 we've got of 6 shooters here. We've got the current New Zealand sprint car champion, Jamie Larson, in the 6 shooter. And of course, we've also got the likes of Jamie Duff and Steve Duff, which makes it a very unique situation here for this meeting. Of course, I'd like to welcome Jeff Bicknell, who's come to join us on the Pits TV today for this, the 6-shooter. He's come all the way from Miami Speedway to be a part of this event with us. So welcome, Jeff. He's actually one behind the camera at the moment, and we're going to put him in front of the camera throughout the day as well. Also, big thanks to my Pits TV crew that have all fronted up to help out for this meeting. It was them that wanted to do this, not me. But it's given me an opportunity to come out and test some gear anyway.
Is here, 33C. Jamie Duff is here. What a buzz to walk onto the track today and see the Duff Iveco out in the pits. Steve Duff Jr. is here. Raymond Phillips is from Invercargill is here. Emma Gordon from Invercargill is here. Georgina Gordon, Invercargill. Johnny Abel from Christchurch. Jean Spooner from Christchurch. Andrew Gregg from Christchurch. Peter Keith, Christchurch. Ben Smith, Christchurch. Neil Honeybell, there's a name. 4A, he is here. Jamie Larson, current New Zealand sprint car title holder. He's had 3 different New Zealand titles from what they tell me. Jamie Larson's had to talk to Jamie already this morning. Hopefully, if he gets a break in the traffic, he'll come up and have a chat to us. Matt Donnicliffe, Christchurch. Ashley Moore's here. Christchurch. Zane Cooper from Auckland. Tom Lumsden, Christchurch. Chris McNeil, 15M, Bay Park, is here. A. Groskinski, 11A is here. Simon Y is here, 78A. Because I'm hoping Simon might come up and have a chat to us as well. Jack Brown's here from Invercargill. Liam McCaubrey, 14C. For those of you, Liam McCaubrey's only a very young fella, and he is making his name in TQs. Was NZ3 last season, didn't retain it this year. Unfortunately, had a bit of bad luck at Napier. Chris Mackey's here. Paul Smith, of course, and Josh Buchanan. There we go. That is the run-through of the 6 shooters here for the New Zealand title. Just on the track at the moment, we have the saloons, the A-grade saloons, running around doing a little bit of wheel packing. We had a lot of rain here during the week. The track is looking fantastic. Daytime speedway, folks, you'll be aware that we need to spend a lot of time under the baking sun to look after this track. So hopefully we'll get some interviews going while the water cart's out there. Let's have a look. Brian Maxwell, 99, has the pole position as they go down the back straight. Craig Labey on the outside, 45. Paul Burgess is in the 15 car. Grid number 3 on the outside is the 53 from Invercargill of Jeff Richardson. 76C, William Sherlock in the black is in the back and sitting in the 5th spot. That's the 5 A grades that we have here today. MaxiJet engineer Brian Maxwell has the pole. Of course, the car on the outside is Craig Labey, and he is the dictator of the pace. Craig setting a reasonable pace around the outside. Both the front two I have seen here at Ashburton Speedway many times. 15 is Phil Burgess up from Invercargill. Cromwell by the look of that. Phil, we will see what we can find, but very nice looking white car as they go into turn 3. The starter looks pretty happy. The green flag's here. Ashburton title weekend, part of Roscoe's Wheels week, and we are underway down the front straight with both. There's the roar of the V8s coming past the commentary box. They go into turn 1 and 2 side by side as they grid it up. Brian Maxwell's coming out first, but he's now they're 3 wide. There's a little bit of it's all going over the back there. Brian Maxwell's gone round. Craig Lavery's got caught up in it. The 15 is there. The checkered. There's nothing serious. There's no injuries, obviously, but well. There's a start, the A-grade, it's not even a title. Brian Maxwell went into turn 1, they went in as pairs into turn 1, but Brian drifted up a little bit coming out of turn 2, which put up the car above him. Craig Labey in a compromising position, and the 15 car tried to take the advantage and go down the inside of the track, a big wide banked track here at Ashburton. And 3 cars all of a sudden were trying to stay on the same bit of the Ashburton Speedway track. Got a brief time maybe, especially for our listeners on the pits, to explain to you the Ashburton track. It is a banked track, something similar to Gisborne if you've been to Gisborne, maybe a bit more banked than what Gisborne is now, and very wide. We have the pole line on the bends, but not along the straight here, but we have it set up that if they try and go down the inside, they're going to get very messy. It's not a place to go. Doing a little bit of circling now. Our referee is Chris Bain. Those of you from Woodford Glen often go to Woodford Glen will know Chris, who's done some refereeing up there, and boy, he's been fantastic here to have at Ashburton. He's been with us probably a couple of seasons now, I think, Chris, coming through. He's uncompromising. He is very, very talented, I think, in the way he talks to the drivers and the pit crew when they get up, but he is very, very fair. And one thing we do here at Ashburton Speedway very well is we support him. Once he makes a decision, it's no good going to talk to anybody else to do with the track, because we support Chris's decisions all the way through. Makes a difference. Rightio, we've got the 15 car. Unfortunately, Paul Burgess, something did come off one of the cars. Actually, it looks like Paul's right front might be flat and he's lost a guard by the look of it. So they'll sort that out during the rest, and hopefully they'll be out here for round 2. So we've got Brian Maxwell, who had the pole draw, nobody outside him now. As they come down, the green flag drops, the pedal goes to the middle. Brian Maxwell's going to hold that spot into turn 1 again. They're throwing these cars into turn 1 like they've been doing it all day. Brian Maxwell's drifted up a little bit again. He gets a tap out the back from Jeff Richardson, who says you can't fly up and behind me like that. Jeff Richardson, haven't seen that car on the track, but boy, geez, they've got that riding beautifully. He's coming out of turn 4 like a rocket, but look at the run down the inside. 15T, the Cromwell car of Phil Burgess, into second spot. And the 76, William Sherlock, the black car, throwing a bit of smoke out the back as it goes down the back straight into turn 3. Brian Maxwell almost crosses it up. He comes down on the track. His arms and legs going everywhere there, Brian Maxwell. He can sense the Cromwell car. This car of Phil Burgess, it is loving Ashburton already. Down the back straight they go. Brian Maxwell, Phil Burgess. The 53 is the next one from Invercargill, Jeff Robinson. 76, William Sherlock down the back. Brian Maxwell, he's doing everything he can to hold on to this lead. He's under huge amount of pressure into turn 1. Side almost, tail right on the tail. They're almost touching. Out the back, Brian Maxwell car looks like it's settled down. Down the back straight, 76 has gone a bit bubbly with the motor by the look of it. Let's look at the lead 3. These 3 are coming past the start finish line, still very close together. Brian Maxwell, he's still got it though as Brian, the Christchurch based car. And from Invercargill, Phil Burgess, he's going to look around the outside. Phil, we've got to be pretty brave early in the meeting. No, he backs off. He's waiting for Brian Maxwell to make a little bit of a mistake. I don't know if that's going to happen. They've spread out a little bit, trying to hold on as the 53i, Jeff Richardson, into turn 1 again. Coming out of turn 2, Brian Maxwell's car looks like it's settled in nicely. A little bit smoky now, looking the 15 car's throwing a little bit of puff out the back as they go into turn 3. Round turn 4 is a beautiful turn 4. Get the pedal to the metal early, boys, coming out of turn 4 into turn 1. They're just hugging a pole line on turn 1. A little change of driving style from the pair of them as the track just settles down a little bit in there. But Brian Maxwell down the back into turn 3. Low into turn 3 is Brian. He comes out of turn 4, pedal to the metal early. Turn 4 is a beautiful turn to come out of past the start finish line. White flags out. Brian Maxwell. Now the pressure's going to come on. 15 Phil Burgess. He's got one lap to go through. He got a little bit smoky. He's come out of turn 2 nice, fast down the back straight. He's going to try and go around Brian Maxwell. There's not enough room there. Brian Maxwell comes out of turn 4 in front. Second is going to be the 53T, the Cromwell car, and a 53C, the finishing car there, Jeff Richardson. There you go. That's the first of the day. The A grades have just warmed us up a little bit. Good work from the A grades. We'll see them for the rest of the day. Support classes tomorrow are different. We've got the C grades, and the contact class tomorrow is the street stocks. All right, Brian Maxwell, he grabs the Chicopee. He knows his way around this track, trust me. So, Brian Maxwell. All right, let's, we've got a bit of a break. Let's have a little chat about what's coming up. Race 2 is Mini Stocks, Blue Group is the next lot up. Then race 3 will be Productions, Yellow Group. Race 4, Heat 1, New Zealand 6-shooter champs. Race 5, Mini Stocks, Yellow Group. Productions there, Blue Group. Race 7 is Heat 2 of the New Zealand 6-shooters. And we finish with the stock cars for the round. All right, 6-shooters Group 1 and 2 are up for race 4, and race 7, Group 3 and Group 4. All right, so they have been put into groups. The different groups will run against each other on a sort of a round robin basis. Is David Ford, the yellow car. 34 Greymouth car is down the inside. That's Josh Walton. Outside of Josh in 28 is Dave Barrett. We're going back to 818. Then Shy Rob is well back in the green car. Shy will be one of the top contenders. One with 23 is there. That's Paul Archibald, another car to watch. 12 down the back. That's Emma Burmott. She was on fire last time she was here. Back in front of her, we've got the 32. Nick Ross. And 40 on the outside, we've got the 9-1. And that is Hayden Murphy on the very back. 41 by the look of it. Ready to go. Starters, the green flag drops. They all get a pretty clean start by the look of it as they head into pairs into turn 1. Into turn 1 they go. They're bunching up as they try and fall. Let's see what's coming out. Spitting out of turn 2. 125 is the car of Renee Harris. It got off to a great start. Their car's flying down the back straight. 4 on the inside as they come out of turn 4. 4 down on the inside is Braden Lemon. Big bunch of chasers. They've opened up a bit of a gap as they go into turn 1. Big bunch of chasers. Third spot at this moment is going to the 21 car. That's Tony Leverage Watkins. He gets round there as they come out of turn 2. They're all down the back straight. Some of them are 2 wide, 3 wide in places as they start to sort themselves out. Leading car 125 still out the front here is Renee Harris. Renee comes past the start finish line. The chasing by the 4 car is Braden Lennon. 21 is in the third spot now. Terry Leverage Watkins holding that all right from the 181, which of course is the car of Shy Rob. Started way back to Shy, so she's making up some space. 32, Nick Ross is the next car. Round out of turn 4, past the start finish line. The 125 car is opening up a bit of a gap here. Renee Harris, they're going into turn 1, halfway up the track. Looking beautiful as they go through. Poking down the inside, the 181. Shy Rob's trying to make a passing move on the 21 for that third spot. Very tight there, 3rd, 4th and 5th and 6th is the 41 car that started off the back. That's Ethan Rowlands. He was flying here a while ago. He's come from the back to 5th spot. As they come past the start finish line again, round turn 1, out of turn 2. Still got the same lead, no change there. Renee Harris is cleared out. Just got to keep that car pointing in the right direction. Shy Rob is Braden Lennon has still got that second spot, but boy, there's a real battle going on here for third. As they come out of turn 4, we've got the 181 come past Shy Rob. We've got the 41, Ethan Rowlands from the back. Going into turn 1, around turn 1 out of 2, Ethan Rowlands. Pressure coming from Nick Ross. Then we go back to the 21 car, Terry Watt and Leverage. Then we go back to the 23 car, and that's Paul Archibald, another good car. The 28 car's buzzing along there, that's Dave Barrett. We go back to the blue car. Can't pick up a number on that as it comes past the start finish line, 912. That is the car of Hayden Murphy. Then we go back further to 12, that's Emma Burnett. Go back to the 48OX. That is the car of Brian Philpott, 48OX. We go back to the 7-8. That's Brad Triggs back there. 84 is the next car, and 34 at the back of the field. Let's look at the pointy end again now that we've been through them. And right out the front there, this making no contest but here really the 125 Renee Harris. In the second spot is still Braden. Now we've still got this battle going on for second, third, fourth and fifth. Ethan Rowlands is looking to try and dig away through underneath the car of the 181 of Shy Rob, and 32 sitting on the back there, looking at it all happening, just waiting for one little mistake. They've got themselves spread out a little bit more. Your race leaders coming out of turn 4, down past the start-finish line, no doubt about it at the moment. It's the 125 show of Renee Harris as she goes into turn 1. The car 4 losing a bit of ground, Brandon Lennon, they're catching up on the car 4. They're coming out of turn 3 down the back straight at the moment. Renee Harris is going into turn 3 and 4. She's coming out. The checkered flag comes out. So we're going to give this first one to Renee. Quick race here for second. The 4's held on. That's David Ford. The 181 takes the next spot. That is Shy Rob. 41 has come from the back of the field. Here's a statement from Ethan Rowlands. 32, Nick Ross. Then we've got the 28 car come through. Then the 21, 23, 912. 12 is there, Emma Bermott, 48OX, 78, 84 and a 34. Looks like it brings up the field. We'll have some very unofficial results for you. These have to be go down and all check. 125, 4, 181, 41, 32, 28, 21, 23, 912, 12, 48, 78, 84 and 34. Like I say, folks, that's all totally unofficial. But the lap scorers up here seem pretty pleased with themselves. They've got a huge day on. We don't run transponders here at Ashburton Speedway. We go the old-fashioned lap scorers way. So I've got a room next to me that is full of quite experienced people who do the lap scoring. And you can anybody tell them they've got it wrong, most of it they get it pretty spot on. So there's the winner 125. That is the car of Renee Harris. Well, that's a good start. On the outside we have the 2 marble is Ron Cool in the CRX. He is dictating the pace. Down the inside we have the 23 of Tony Jones, an Invercargill car. Is that? It's the 26, sorry. 26 Invercargill car, Vasha Clements. On the outside there's the 23 from Invercargill. That is Tony Jones. Down on the inside the 14 car is Sam Martin, 14E. Ellesmere car. 19, the Dunedin car on the top there is Michael Clough. Down on the inside is one of the Prattley boys, the 33 is the BMW of, where is he here? Greg Prattley. They're coming around, pointing good. Productions New Zealand title, Heat 1 starters, nice. The flag's gone, it's on green then, they are racing. Let's have a look at the start. Who's got the bottler from the front? It's the 26 car. Aisha Clements has gone out to the front. Ron Cole's still sitting in the outside with the checkered flag. We've got a caution out though. Flags and lights, cautions have gone out. Let's have a look what's going on here. This will be a restart. One wasn't finished. We have a little bit something going on here at Ashburton Speedway. We're not so, this is a drama, folks. One of these is still in the pits. This is Nick Fraser. Whether he hasn't made the cut-off in time because they've regridded them, we'll have to go and see if we can find out what's going on there with Nick. It looks like they've regridded them. They're coming around turn 3 and 4. Coming out of turn 4, they've regridded. They're going to restart the race. There we go. The green flag drops. Ron Cool's got a better start from this, and he goes down. He's going to cut down onto the pole line, Ron Cool. Very difficult to beat down there. That little CRX, he gets it to do about 10,000 million revs. Ron Cool sets off the back. The 23 I-car, Tony Jones, got a great little start as well. Into second spot. There's the other Invercargill, the 26i. Isha Clements is in the third spot. Ron Cool's drifted a little bit high down the inside as they go into turn 1. 23, Tony Jones is going to have a little bit of it. Ron Cool's up high in turn 2. That's not the place to be. And so Tony Jones has gone to the front as they go into turn 3. And Ron Cool's going to have to find a way around that big car. Tony Jones, they come out of turn 4, down past the start-finish line. 26i is the next car to come through. Alicia Clement's still there. Let's have a look what else we've got. The 14E's there. Craig Prattley's the next one through. Then we go back to the 19D, the 99. 58 is through there, is the D car Tony Crichton. The 999 is Dave Allen, and then we go back to the 43. Race leader past the start finish line. Opening up a little bit too by the look of it, the 23, Tony Jones, goes round turn 1 and 2, down the back straight. Ron Cool's doing the chasing. 26 high is the next car to come through there, that's Ashley Clements. Right down the outside, the BMW of Greg Prattley tries to put a run in. The 14 car's doing everything there. Sam Martin down the inside, the Big Falcon, trying to work through it. Then we go back through the field. The 19D car is the next one through. That's Michael Cuff. 858 is the next one, Tony Crichton. As we go back through 43C, back in the field, these are laugh a lap down now. Steph Cornish. 99 comes past, that's Dave Allen, not doing good. Race leader past the start finish line again. Still the same. Tony Jones leads the first heat of the Timwell Tavern Complex. New Zealand Production Saloon title. Up the top, Dave Allen circulating around the fence. There's something wrong with that car. Ron Cool, 21A. The Ashburton reaches the car, one of the few here that we have in Ashburton. He's in second spot in the CRX. Look at the chase go on again. Third, fourth and fifth. It's anybody's race. 26 is the next Ashley Clements. Then we've got the 14E, the Ellesmere car, is Sam Martin, and on the back of there, the Prattley car of Greg Prattley. Then we go back to the three of them fighting themselves down a bit further back. Tony Crichton, the 19D of Michelle Close, and the third car there. Race leaders though, let's see what's going at the point again. 23I comes out of turn 2, down the back straight. Opening up a little bit, I think. Ron Cole is in the CRX on the pole line doing the best he can. The real battle here is for third, fourth and fifth. And it's all on as they come out of turn 4, down past the start finish line. 26i, Ashley Clements still holding on to that spot, but the 14 Ellesmere car, Sam Martin, the big rear-wheel drive, and the other rear-wheel drive, Greg Prattley, they're putting a lot of heat on. Pointing into the race again, race leader still the same, nothing's changed, a little bit opened up. Tony Jones goes past the start finish line into turn 1. Ron Cool's doing the chasing, Dave Allen's around the pole line, he's just going to finish the race. 26 there is still holding that third spot. 14th is the Martin car and Greg Prattley in that 5th spot. Checkered flag is out. The first of the day is going to go to the 23i from Invercargill, Tony Jones. Ron Cool from Ashburton in the CRX takes the next spot. Looks like the 26i, great pressure race that one. The 26 Clements. 14 is the Ellesmere car of Sam Martin, Greg Prattley, 33. Go back to 58D, Tony Crichton. Then we got the 99 car, is it there? That is Dylan Mortony. 999 is Dave Allen from Ellesmere, just circling. Something wrong with that prelude. 19 is your next one through, and that is Michelle Cuff. Okay, the first of the Timwell Tavern Complex productions here. Very clean race, apart from the little touch of all the 58. Looks like it's had a bit of a run into some tyres. The rest of them are looking pretty good. First race, track's beautiful. Beautiful day here at Ashburton Speedway. From our commentary box, I think it's one of the best views we're going to hope for. We can see up to the North Canterbury area and right down to South Canterbury. They're coming around in a reasonably stable position, probably not as tight as I think as the starter would like them. He's going to see as they come past the start finish line. He looks like he's given them another one. 28C has drawn the 3 marble. Tom Lumsden. On the outside is the 71, that is Chris Gemmett. Might have to bear with me a bit, folks. I haven't seen a lot of these cars here at Ashburton Speedway before. Daryl Wright, 33 on the inside there will be one to watch. Jamie Duff, 19 is out there. Jamie Duff, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the outside by the look of it. Down the inside we have the 19 car that we can spot. That's another Auckland car, Zane Cooper, the Lucas Oil car. As they come around, they're looking good this time, and whoa, what a bounce. Ben Smith, the older guy, 16C. He's been around Ashburton plenty of times, and he's got to start out of turn 2. He comes in front. It's Ben Smith. As they come round, the green's still light. They've all got round the first few bends. Going into turn 3 and 4 now. Some of them are gone in 3 wide. Let's have a look. Ben Smith, Simon Y was in the second spot. Simon's going to try and drive right round Ben Smith, the 33 car. Daryl Wright's got himself up into 3rd spot. Then we got the 71 Chris Gemmett through the next car. Then we got an Auckland car. Let's have a look as they come round. We'll pick up a few more numbers for you. Ben Smith comes past. 78 is the next stop. Then we got 37, 19, 27, 28, 99, 19 is there. And that is Jamie Duff, second to last at this start. Didn't see what happened there. Now they come around, all getting a little bit tight up the front here. Ben Smith Track's just started to dust off a little bit. All the setup's going to be important. Man, we've got 4 6-shooters gone into turn 1 side by side. Down the back straight they go. Ben Smith still out the front. As he goes, they go into turn 3. They're still together, these guys. They're almost, they're sort of halfway single file. Now they pair up again. The muscle man down the inside. This is the car that we were been looking at of Simon Y. Simon Y has got to the front. Simon Y takes the lead into turn 3. Goes nicely into turn 3. Ben Smith still holds on to that second spot. Ben's being monstered by Daryl Wright though, and Chris Gemmett's there. The next one is the 37C. That's Gene Spooner. And car is almost borrowed for the day. We go back there to the 19 Auckland car. Let's have a look. We'll catch you comes around. Zane Cooper is the next one around. Let's have a look at the pointy end of the field. Oh, Simon White, he's leaving them to it, I'll tell you what. But second, third, fourth and fifth come out of turn 2 down the back straight. They're almost tied together. Ben Smith, Chris Gemmett, they've raced here a lot before those two. They know the track. They're holding on to that pole line pretty tight. The next one through is the 37C. That's Gene Spooner. Doing a pretty good job. Gene Daryl Wright, he's got Daryl Wright behind him. Then we've got the other Auckland 19s. That's Zane Cooper. Big gap back to Jamie Duff. The 27 is in there, Emma Gordon. And down the inside, the 28 is Tom Lumsden at the back of the field. Leaders come into turn 1 and 2. Oh, the leader, in fact, is halfway down the back straight. Into turn 3. Simon Wise left it to them. Into turn 3 goes Ben Smith, still holding on to that spot. Gene Spooner's trying to find a way through. Chris Gemmett's third, though. Then we've got Daryl Wright. Then we've got the 37, that's Gene Spooner back there in fifth spot. Then we go back to 19A, Zane Cooper. Then we go back to Jamie Dock. Here's the checkered flag. Checkered flag, well, Simon Wise taking that out pretty comfortably. Chris Gemmett's got through by the look of it for second on the last lap. Ben Smith did everything Ben could do to hold on to that third spot. Daryl Wright comes through. Then we've got the 37 by the look of it. Gene Spooner, good run from Gene Spooner. Then we'll go back. All right. A lot of cackling going on from next door here as the lap scorers, I think they've done an awesome job again. Let's see if we can get some unofficial results. The first of the Paul Smith 6-shooters. Unofficial, folks, all right, we still have to get this confirmed, so don't hold me to this. 78, 71, 16, 33, 37, 18B, 19B, which will be, we'll come back to that, that's 19J, 27, 28, 99. Okay, for their benefit, they've gone with 19. Split the two 19s. We've got a 19T, Jamie Duff, and a 19A, of course, Zane Cooper. So I think you'll find that Zane Cooper has got that 6th spot. We've got the adult mini-stocks coming through, led out by the 3NZ of Chris Dempsey. 6C, I'll read them all out for you, so we've got the field covered. NZ1 is Alan Finch. 654 is Chelsea Milne. Chelsea does a lot of works. Chris Williams, 6C. 57D, the Dunedin car of Damien Vincent. 99D is Tahuna Wilson. 42C, Steve Parker. 19D, Jess Crome. 51C, Craig Buttrick. 13D is Jaden Armishaw. 52C is Daniel Lamb. 79D, Chris Scott. 79I is Nick Dempsey. 3NZ, Chris Dempsey. 26A, Brad Benson. And 123 is Steve Watkin. Okay, here we go. They've moved them down into the infield. They're on the track, they moved them down, but like we said, folks, we've got to look after this track. We have, well, a beautiful day here in Canterbury. It's, I'm guessing it's 15 to 20 degrees. There's not a cloud in the sky, hardly a breath of wind at this stage. A beautiful day to be out here at the Speedway. We hope you're enjoying yourself.
Well, here we go, folks, back here at Ashburton Speedway for this, the New Zealand 6-shooter championships, and the first man to win, the 78A of Simon Wee. Simon, mate, fantastic run out there. Obviously, track suiting you down to a T at the moment.
Yeah, the track's really good. We've had a bit of a problem with the setup on the car, but we're getting it sorted. Really, really cool track. It's neat. I love it, yes.
So is it true all the way from Auckland?
Yeah, we have. We travelled down on Wednesday, and we had a few delays on the way down. But, yeah, there's a team of us that come down, and Paul, the car owner, he's down here in the other 0800 car, and yeah, no, it's cool. We love it. Having fun.
Absolutely. So is this your first time to the Ashburton track?
Yeah, it is actually. It's the first time I've actually run the car on here. I came down here about 4 years ago as a crew guy for Neil Honeybell, and loved it then.
Well, obviously we put on the good weather for you down this part of the country as well. You guys had a bit rough up the road, obviously. Now, of course, the car looking fantastic. Any changes for the next one?
Yeah, we'll make a couple of little changes, maybe a wheel or two and a shock, but that's about it really. It's there's not a hell of a lot you can do to these things, but what you do, you try and do as the best you can and get on with the job, you know.
Now, got some good sponsors on the car too, mate. Who looks after you?
Yeah, 0800 Muscle, Smith Racing, SDS Carriers. Yeah, there's a few on there, and they're all on here really. And they're a bunch of good guys, and the car owner Paul Smith, he's really good. He's helped us along the way, and it's good. And I come from a midget background at Western Springs, so yeah, a lot of fun.
Tell us more about 0800 Muscle, because well.
Yeah, I know. 0800 Muscle is a labour hire company in Auckland, and yeah, they're really cool, and they're a good group of guys. We've had them along to a few VIP things at Waikaraka when we've raced there, and we've had 45 of them turn up, and they absolutely love it. And to see their name out there in front of everybody and all that, the general manager and the shareholders and all that, just think it's absolutely brilliant. So they're getting a really good coverage, we're getting a good run out of them. We look good, they look good, and it's all just part of the package.
Absolutely. Hey, well, fantastic win, mate. Congratulations on that, and let's see if you can take it back to the North Island, eh?
Yeah, we'll have a shot at it, but hey, we'll wait and see. There's a lot of racing to go yet, and I'd just like to thank the club and that for putting this on, because it's absolutely brilliant, and I think it's really cool. Maybe next year we'll have it in Auckland. We'll wait and see.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, bud.
Thank you very much.
Class, then we're not going to always be able to put it on the track before a non-championship class. So these guys are going to just do a little bit of running around here at Ashburton Speedway.
Okay, folks, here we are back at Ashburton Speedway. Got one of these dodgy characters here all the way from Auckland. It is, of course, the current New Zealand sprint car champion. It is the 1NZ of Jamie Larson. Jamie, why a six-shooter this weekend?
Why not? That's my. That was sort of what I thought to myself when Daryl from Fast Times rang me up and said, "Do you want to have a go?" So, it's another notch in the belt, something else I can do, and hopefully achieve and do something well at.
Absolutely, and of course, you've had a run at in the six-shooter before. However, you did end up on the fence at Waikaraka Park. Obviously, you don't want to repeat of that one.
Nah, not at all. The debut meeting was, the last lap was one to forget. But apart from that, we were top points for the meeting, and we got a lap record too. So, it was actually going pretty good. And obviously, it's a lot different to a wing sprint car or even a wing mini sprint to drive. So, yeah, I think I sort of need to take it a bit easy on that last lap and not end up in the fence. But hey, it's racing, stuff happens, and you learn from it, and we won't do it again this time. Okay, so have you had a good look at the track? Is it going to suit you? Have you got the good setup? I suppose you don't know. You've never been on here before, have you? Oh, we came out yesterday for a practice. It was obviously pretty slick and dry, and from talking to a few of these guys that come down regularly, it sounds like it's always like that here. So yeah, we had a pretty good run and practice yesterday. Sort of just fine-tuning the car today, and get it right for the 25 lap feature tomorrow. What do you think of our weather we've put on for you down here? Oh, it's fantastic. Can't ask for much better than this.
Little white boy might get a bit of a tan, eh?
Might do, mate. Might have to get the body lotion out.
Absolutely. Hey, well, thanks very much for coming down first and foremost, and hey, best of luck for racing as well.
Go down to the inside, we've got the 9D car, that is the Totra car, another Dunedin car like you say, Jess Chrome. Triple J Racing, this is the one that Jason told us to keep an eye out for, Triple J Racing 19D. Alright, like we say, standing start. 51 is Craig Buttrick. Alan Finch, defending title holder, 4 back on the inside, engines are revving. Second heat of the Adult Ministock Triple Tavern Complex, number 3, NZ's got off to a bolter on the outside. Gazza, Chris Williams is half by, missed it, held most of the field up as they go out. Man, what a bunch coming out of turn 2. There is about 15 cars in there, they're 3 wide, and they're all in a huge bunch. Craig Buttrick's in the front in second spot. They're all going to try and get round turn 3 and 4 at once. Oh, this is a lap scorer's nightmare. Number 3 comes past, 51, then we got 57, NZ1, 42 has just run into the infield, got a bit of a touch. 52's gone around but saved it. They're still as tight as anything. Man, this is a New Zealand title race. This one is. Let's have a look. They're settling down. NZ3, Chris Dempsey. Well, he's got the shiny mags on and he's out into first spot. Craig Buttrick and the ex-Tony Newman's NZ1 car in second spot. Then we got Alan Finch, defending title holder, in that third spot doing the chasing. We go back to the 19, that's a triple racing car, 57D. Let's try and sort this out for you, 57D. Damien Vincent, race leaders coming out of turn 4. 13 is the next one there. We'll just give you the numbers. They're so tight. 57D, 13. We'll go with 28A, 26A, that's the Auckland car. 79, 1, 2, 3, 6, 42. 79D, 52, and at the back of the field's Chelsea, 654. There's only half the back straight covering them. Down out of turn 4, here's your race leader. Settled into a nice little bit of movement here, the NZ3 car. That's Chris Dempsey. Craig Buttrick's doing a good job in the 51, the Roscoe Autostos Mentlers car in that second spot. Alan Finch, defending title holder, into the third spot now, a little bit clearer ground. Fourth is the 9D. Now this is the car of Jess Coombe. This is the one Jace just told us to watch. Jess at Triple J Racing is up beside the current NZ1. She might be going to do a run down the inside. Passing move there by Jess. And then we've got the 13 car, the 57D, 42's got it back on the track, 79, 26A, the Auckland Benson car, 1, 2, 3, 6, 52, 79D, 654. Race leader comes out of turn 4, past the start finish lines, no changes. NZ3 out the front, Chris Dempsey, Craig Buttrick in centre. 9 is the triple racing car of Jess Croom. NZ1, Alan Finch. 13 is the next car there. The 13 car is Jaden McAndrew, and that is the car from another Dunedin car. They're lined up here, the Dunedin cars. 42's trying to make a run on the inside. Recovered from that. Steve Parkle's recovered from that spin. Out of turn 2 comes your race leader, NZ3, Chris Dempsey. He's got about a 4 or 5 car lead from Craig Buttrick, 56, 51C, the ex-Tony Newman car. Then we've got the 9D, that's the Jess Croom in the purple car, lovely looking car, riding beautifully. In third spot, they're bunching up a little bit now. Alan Finch is on the back of there. White flag will be brought out shortly. They're not on their last lap yet. Down the inside, here comes 9D, Jess Croom. She's got to run inside Craig Buttrick. She's going to go into turn 3rd and 2nd spot. Craig Buttrick pushed to the outside of the light. Here's some experience as Alan Finchy. Finchy goes down the inside. Finchy's going to try to make an inside run, and he's got inside Craig Buttrick to take that 3rd spot. Craig Buttrick goes back to 4th. 42 is your next chasing car, and that is Steve Parkin. Then we go back to 13, 79, 57D, 1, 2, 3. Here's the checkered flag though. First race of the day for this group. 3NZ has taken it out from the 9D, the 1NZ, 51, Craig Buttrick, 42, 13, 79, 57, 1, 2, 3, 52, 6, 26A, the Benson car. That's how they've finished. We've got 79D coming through. Well, there you go. Timwood Tavern Complex Yellow Group. What a race. Man, if you could have seen, I hope you guys that are, girls that are streaming it and watching the screen, never seen anything like when they come out of turn 2. There would have been, you look like about 15 cars in the space of where there should have been 6 or 7 or 8. They were 3 wide and hugging each other. What a great little start. Here's your race winner though, folks. Give a big hand to Chris Dempsey. Taking the checkered flag round the track as we get the balance off. Here's the unofficial result. But we've got an interesting lineup on here. Once again, if you didn't hear me talking about him earlier on, Kirky's on the track, the big BA Falcon. Kirky, we believe, is the oldest speedway racer in New Zealand. He is 78. And at our last meeting here, he led the Productions American dance. And it was so great to see. He was over the moon. I don't think he slept for about 3 weeks. And Kirky is back here to try and get a production title at the age of 78. They're coming around turn 1 and 3 and 4. They're actually looking good for a start. Let's go through and we will. 44D is Steve Carson. Steve Carson takes the front. We're looking at 83D. There's another Dunedin case. Josh Murdoch. On the outside, 11 looks like 11 is Ian Clark getting a little bit swamped. I saw it there. In fact, Ian has just got spat out the back of the race. So, and up into the fence. We'll see if it keeps moving. We could have a caution. Yeah, we have. We've got a caution. The 11 car just spotted that Ian Clark. Don't think Ian could quite foot it with the pace here. All right, this is a great chance. This is the field. Productions Blue Group. 44D, Shane Carson. 88 is Daniel Bailey. 59T is Fetu Tawa. Now, Fetu's got a Subaru out there somewhere. He's had a great run here. He's up from Cromwell. Good luck to Fetu. 24I, an Invercargill car, Tom Clements. 78C is Steve Palmer. 68C, Dave Filius. There's one to watch. 83D is Josh Murdoch. NZ1, Nick Fraser in the Scrapman car. This is the Scrapman Productions as well. They are our sponsors. He's the title holder, defending. 34C is Prattley, the other white BMW. Aaron Prattley this time. 37 is Alan Kirk, the BA Falcon. 68 from Elsmore is Sean King. And 11A is Ian Clark, just getting a little bit of attention. It looks like he's got a CRX. We don't know what's happened to it. They got the checkered flag out. This is going to be a regrowth. What have we got in the infield? Just the 19A car. It did grid near the front. Now they're starting them in the file. So they've gone back as they finished the first race by the look of it. Here we go. 44D. He's going to give them one more look at it. Track's looking fantastic. Swampy and his crew have done another great job. We're so lucky to have sponsor Swampy here and the support of Fulton Hogan with this big grader, his big Volvo down there. You might have seen at the gate. He's an absolute whiz. Rightio, 44D, Shane Carson is going to bring the productions around from 83, Josh Murphy. Dunedin car's off the front. The flag drops, the flag, and it goes green. Down into start, turn 2, they're coming out. Shane Carson's going to spit out first. 68 has made a great run. Next day, Phileas 68, the Ellesmere, is Sean King's got into second spot. 24I up on the outside. Tom Clements is third as they come through. There's Dave Phileas in the 68. He's poking his nose. There's the BMW, the Prattley car. Well, Fido Turo is he just going to drive around a lot of them. He passed 3 around the top of the track there, and he's got pace down the back straight. Is he going to go around the top of turn 3 and 4? He looks like he's going to have a crack at it. They're spitting out. We've got a great lineup of productions coming out of turn 4. 68E is your race leader. No, that's Sean King into turn 1, out of turn 2. 44 is the second car. Then we've got the Phileas car on the inside, the ABC driving school. Oh, they're going to go in here 3 wide, 2, turn 3. Prattley sitting back. Turn 3, they're coming out of turn 4. Got it very wide, Shane Carson. It's a big car. It goes right across the gap. Phileas goes down the inside. He might even spit out of here in second spot. The 68 car of Dave Phileas. And indeed, he had Fidu Taiwa. He's on a mission. He's just driven around a lot of them. He's got the Subaru into second, maybe third spot. Fidu Taiwa, the Cromwell car, around the outside. Great to see him back. He's going around the inside. The 68 car looks to be struggling a little bit here. Very slow into turn 1. Down the back, Fidu Taiwa is just driven right around the outside of that. He's on a mission. Fidu Taiwa first. 68 is the second car. 68 is the Ellesmere car. Sean King. Third, we've got Dave Phileas now, the other 68. Dave Phileas goes into the third spot. And then we've got the 24I, that is Tom Clements. We look back to the 34, the Prattley car, the 44D. 88OX, then we've got Kirky in the big BA finding the pace. A little bit hot today is Kirky in the big BA Falcon. Got one going along the pole line here who can't pick up. 78C looks like it's just circulating now, can't see an issue with it. Pointy end of the field though, look at this though, Fidu Taiwa. He's got the Subaru spinning down the track here today into turn 3. Dave Phileas doing the chase. We've still got Sean King there, and the 24I is your next one in. The 24I is Tom Clements. Then we've got the Prattleys, the 44D and the 86. Pointy end of the field, let's keep with this. It's Fidu Taiwa. I think he's opening up a little bit in that Subaru down the back straight. Into turn 3, he's probably got 3 or 4 car lengths, closes up under braking. 3 or 4 car lengths into turn 3 goes the 24I car. Then we got the 68, the Sean King car. Then we got the Prattley BMW, the big 2.3 motorsport car in the next spot. And the rest, poor old Kirky, he's at the back of the field at the age of 68. He probably still win on weight for age. Down the back they go into turn 3. Fidu Taiwa, we've got a bit of understeer here. Fidu Taiwa, he's heading up towards the wall. He's missed it and he's held on to his lead, but the gap's closed as the white flag comes out. He's got one race to hold on to. He's got Dave Phileas right behind him. He won't take any prisoners. Dave Phileas, 24I is the next, and then we've got the Prattleys down into the last time into turn 3. He's got that understeer there again, and he's holding everything and he's got it through. He's got it around the bend though. Fidu Taiwa first. 68C second, 24I, Prattley 34, the BMW's next, 68, 88 the Oxford car, 44D is the next one through, Kirky comes through in the BA Falcon, 78C is circulating, 11A is on the infield, 83 has dropped into the infield as well, needs to push off. All right, very unofficially, let's talk about this. 99 T from Cromwell, Fetu Taiwa. Got a feeling he got second or third here not that long ago, Fetu Taiwa. What a great day. 68C is the next one through. Had to do a lot of work, but Dave Filius watched that ABC driving school car. 24I is Tom Clements there and thereabout for the whole race. Then we got the Prattley, the 34, the white BMW, the black car 68E. Got the 88 come through here, now that's Daniel Bailey come through next 88. 44D, Shane Carson. 37 is Kirky, 78 is Steve Palmer. That's very unofficial. Once again, folks, Fetu Taiwa, boy, geez, that car looks good, Fetu, and it looks good on the track. 57C is Johnny Abel. 24M, Jamie Larson, current New Zealand Sprint Car title. 15M, Chris McNeil. 26M, Martin Jameson. 57I, Jack Brown. 21G, Chris Mackey. And 87A, Paul Smith himself. Well, take a look at that. Cromwell, Invercargill, Cromwell, Christchurch, Bay Park, Invercargill, G, and Paul Smith. Chris Mackey, G21G from Gisborne. Geez, we've been overrun here at Ashburton Speedway by visitors. What a great. And many are saying we have something like 26 shooters out there. Many are saying, and I can't validate this, but I believe this would be the biggest gathering of 6 shooters in the country this year. I could be put right there. Certainly the biggest field we've ever had here at Ashburton anyway, and such a diverse field. Steve Duff, Cromwell. Raymond Phillips, Invercargill. Josh Buchanan, Cromwell. Johnny Abel, Christchurch. Jamie Larson, Bay Park. 15M, Chris McNeil. 26M, Martin Jameson. Jack Brown, Invercargill. Chris Mackle, Gisborne. Paul Smith, Auckland. Well, there you go, folks. Track, they come round, they're looking pretty. The starters either pointing to the sky or he's giving them one more lap. No, you're going to give them one more lap. Paul Smith on the outside, Auckland. 57, Ben Smith. 57C is the other one we've got to watch is Johnny Abel's 3 back on the outside. 17I, 4 back on the inside, Raymond Phillips. Back of the field, we've got the 15M and we've got Steve Duff. Jamie Larson has the number 1 marble. They come round, they're looking pretty good. Paul Smith, the sponsor, is on the outside. They drop the pedal, down they go into turn 1, and Jamie Larson's got a great little start. They all have got round turn 1 and 2. They're setting out down the back straight. Steve Duff spat out the back, but he was off the back. Here's Jamie Larson. Well, he's got a lead of about 4 car lengths already past the start-finish line. Then we got the Smith car, 17I, 21, 57 down the inside, 43, 1 on the outside, 15, 57C, and 15 at the back is Steve Duff Jr. Race leader, Jamie Larson. Well, he's looked like he's got a rocket under there somewhere because he's left them. He's out of turn 2. They were going turn 1, 17I. He gets it well cross. What a incredible piece of driving. 17I, that's Raymond Phillips. It's got into second spot. Through, and we've got one spud up. Steve Duff. Oh, it's Steve Duff. Ooh, back, I didn't see it. Backed into the wall. Doesn't look to be a lot of damage. These are self-starters, folks. Let's have a look and see. 24, Jamie Larson. He's come out of the starting block like he had a rocket in the back of that car. Scorers are just doing their thing. Of course, what happens here, folks, is they will start Indian file based on the positions that they crossed the start-finish line the lap before. Okay, so if you make a passing move, but it was in the lap that the accident or the incident happened, you have to go back. So we'll go through it. 24, Paul Smith, 87, 17I, 21G, 57, 43, 15, M, 57C, 1. Well, he's off the back. Would you believe it? It's a 1. Here they go, and they've let them go, and they lined up pretty well. Jamie Larson, he comes down the outside of the track and he throws his car about 3 car lengths away from the corner, and he backs into it. He's got about a 4 or 5 car lead. 17i is doing the chasing and doing a pretty good job of it. Raymond Phillips, haven't seen Raymond here a lot. Big chasing pack, fight now for 3rd and 4th. 21G comes through, the Gisborne car, Chris Mackey, that's making a good fist of it. Maybe, of course, the Greymouth Gisborne track's a bank track, isn't it? So I hope he's got that car set up quite early on. Race leader though, coming out of turn 4 past the start finish, still Jamie Larson, he's looking pretty good. 17, then the Greymouth car. Then look at the line up here for 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. They're just about all touching each other. How are they going to spit out? 43 comes out, that's the Cromwell car of Josh Buchanan. But he's gone very hard, he's hit the wall, it's not bad, he's sort of recovered, he's bounced back on the track, he lost it at the top of turn 4. Now he's going to try and go around the top of turn 1 and 2, just gathering that car back up again. So what's that done? Jamie Larson comes through, 24. Then we've got the 17i. Then we've got the Gisborne car, that's the Chris Mackey car. Paul Smith, the sponsor. Then the 15M's made a great run, that's Chris McNeil. 57's there, that is Johnny Abel, the Christchurch. 43 is your next one, that's the Cromwell Buchanan car. But as we talk about him going down the back straight, Jamie Larson throws his 6-shooter into turn 1 and 2. He's halfway down the back straight into turn 3. Chasing cars, the Invercargill cars are going into turn 3 now in 2nd spot. Under a heap of pressure, Jamie Larson comes through. Another attempted move, passing move in turn 3. Got to watch, Jamie Larson's gone. He's going to win this one easy. Big battle for 2nd and 3rd. The Invercargill car, Raymond Phillips, going into turn 3. Is he going to hold on to Raymond Phillips? He tries to make his car as wide as he can. Out comes the white flag. Out comes the white flag for Jamie Larson. These two that are racing 2nd and 3rd, they are really into it. This is the 17, Raymond Phillips. Is he going to get through? The Gisborne car is Chris Mackey. Chris is having a look. Bit of tail end traffic in front of them. It's not going to affect them though. 17i is 2nd, Chris Mackey 3rd. Now there was a big battle going on for 4th, but here we go. The 15 cars come through. And then we got Paul Smith, the 57C, 43T. 57i, Jack Brown's just circulating. What have we got on the infield? Just the Steve Duff car. NZ1 comes through fairly late. Good. I tell you what, it was fast. They were going out the front. If you're off the back of the field, you didn't have a chance. Excellent. Current New Zealand champion or not. So he's gone into the infield. Lap scorers are just having their cross checks. But we are definitely going to give Jamie Larson a hand there, folks. Jamie Larson down there, turn 3 and 4, current New Zealand sprint car title holder. He's in the 24 fast times car, and he's given them a little bit of a lesson off the front, but how's he going to go off the back? Because I'll tell you what, these 6-shooters, they haven't got the horsepower advantage off the back, some of these cars. All right, 2, 4, 6, 7 stock cars lining up. Bailey Mitchell, Dan Cross, Peter Field, Andy Pawsey, Cheryl Walker, James Wheeler, Alex Rondell. One super stock out there, that's the tank. Where is it? 27C, I think we'll find Peter Field. That is a super stock. He's in the middle of the field. They head out past turn 1, turn 2. They're down the back straight. They're starting to sort themselves out already. 21C is headed out. This is Dan Cross. He has a lead of a couple of... the tank tries to go right round the track. He's dangerously in trouble. We've got another one going round. 21C. So we've got two that are facing the wrong way. I don't know if they've suddenly realised they've forgotten their library books or something, but they're not going back anywhere now. They're pointed in the right direction. Now, so who's spat out the front? 95. Let's get our race lead to Alex Rondell, 95. Chasing Alex, we have the other Fields tank, the super stock. Driven in this race by Peter Field. They're going to share a drive actually on that car. 91 is the next one through, local Andy Pawsey. 97, a little bit of understeer issues there, is James Wheeler. Cheryl Walker, the 26 now. I've seen that car absolutely bolt around this track. So once that car settles in, 21's doing some chasing there, Dan Cross. The other one that spun up is the 73D, the Dunedin car of Bailey Mitchell. Pointing into the field as they go down the back straight. We've got the 95C. This is Alex Rondell. He's still leads into turn 3. He's done a little bit of a mess of that. Drifted very high on the track. Fields tank comes through on the inside. The Peter Field comes through on the inside, manages to hold that spot into turn 1. Out of turn 2, they head down the back straight, 95. There's about 6 inches gap in the bumpers there. That'll be the most. Going to drive down the inside. The field's tank. He's gone way high again. And let the 95 through down the inside of the track. 95 takes the lead back. Alex Rondell, I reckon Alex might bolt from here. Andy Pawsey, the 91, making a pretty good fist of it. 73 D, the Dunedin car, Bailey Mitchell. 21 C's trying to do the chase after the early spin. And Cheryl Walker, the 26, at the back of the field. They got themselves pretty well, and followed by 97. They got themselves pretty well spread out. The tank's down the inside, 27. I think he might get a little bit of a tap here. The 96, 95 has a look at it. It might be a super stock tank, but he still tries to give it a nudge. Alex Rondell comes off a little bit second best, really, to be fair. Andy Pawsey, 91 in the third spot. 73 is there. Oh, the 90, Alex Rondell. He overcooked it there. The white flag is out. Alex Rondell's dropped back to about 4th spot. So we got the tank out the front. 27, Peter Field. Peter's only drive for today, to be fair. Andy Pawsey, the local, in the 2nd spot. Then we got 95. The 73 car, that is the Dunedin car of Bailey. Race leader as they come. Fieldsy tank, he takes it out. Fieldsy's tank, Peter Field, 27 takes it out. Andy Pawsey, the local, a good run there in the 91. 95 comes through. 97. 73, 21, 26, Cheryl Walker. I think that can't go better than that. May have missed the setup. But who's in there? Yeah, Cheryl's in it. There's one for later, I think. And then here he goes. We're going to take the chicken flag around here. It's his only run for the day. Okay, give him a hand, folks. This is the tank. This is Peter Field. Has taken out the first of the stock cars, and as you would expect, they were showing a little bit of a respect for each other, one would say. A little bit too much respect, but we've seen it before, haven't we? There'll be a little bit of adrenaline flowing for the next two. Most of these cars will be having their last run for the season, so hey, they've got a few months to fix them up. Alright, just remember, folks, while we get a little break, Speedway is a dangerous sport. As you see, there's plenty of movements of cars and vehicles, both in the pits, on the track, around the track in general. You should assume that all these cars of all classes are running methanol. It is very dangerous. If there is an incident, just clear the area, please. Let the rescue crew get in. There they go. And they let the green light go. The two off the front have got themselves quite a little bit of a lead as they go out of the back. So it's 15 has come out. The Cromwell car of Phil Burgess has come out in the lead and is taking it pretty cautious around Wood. But look at them come out of turn 4. Oh, they're happy with that now. There's a little bit of clay, just digging into the clay a little bit there. We've got an issue with that car though. The 76 has got a tyre rubbing a guard by the look of that. Oh, only in the cornering. I wonder, oh, it's got a loose diff. It's got a little bit, I think it may have a loose diff. It's away down the back straight. Anyway, get to the race leader, 15T. This is Phil Burgess, 15T. 53I is Jeff Richardson. Into that second spot, Brian Maxwell is through. Chris Lavery is in there in that last spot. Well, the pair of them go around turn 1 and 2 together. Chris Lavery's going down the inside and is going to take that 4th spot. Race leader, though, comes past. This is a beautiful looking car. This is the 15T car. Phil Burgess, beautifully presented. And I'll tell you what, if you could see the way it's sitting on the track now, you'd think it had been made on the track. It is sitting there very cautious into turn 3, but he comes out of turn 4, puts the pedal down, and he heads away down past into turn 1. Out of turn 2, just watching him here, comes out of turn 2 in a nice spot. Low out of turn 2, down into turn 3. You see him settle down on the brakes. Both of them 15-3. Jeff Richardson, he had the brakes hard there. He's doing a big effort trying to catch up. Brian Maxwell's holding that 3rd spot, but 6 or 7, 8 car lengths behind. Into turn 1 they go. Out of turn 1 comes, out of turn 2 comes the 15T car. It is set up for this track absolutely brilliantly. It's riding along there like it's on rails. Very cautious into turn 3. Hasn't got the hang of turn 3s, but he's out of here. It doesn't matter because by the time he goes down turn 1, he goes into turn 1, 3/4 of the way up the track. He's just catching a little bit of cushion that's starting to develop there, and he's down the back straight already. It's doing the chasing. The 53I, Jeff Richardson, is 4 or 5 car lengths behind, but I don't think he's going to be able to do anything about this 15T car from Cromwell as it goes into turn 1 and out of turn 2 for the last time. The white flag has been out. 76 is pulled to the infield. There's an issue with that car. Into turn 3, the 15 comes. The Saloon is going to take this out quite comfortably. The 53I is going to get that 2nd spot, and Brian Maxwell, the 99, takes the 3rd. Craig Lavery comes through. 76-3. I would say. He's pulled to the infield now. They've got a little bit of back diff issue there, I think. To me, it looked to be moving. Rescue crew just going over to have a chat to him now. Swampy's going to have a look at it there. We've all spotted it. Okay, that's the A grades. 15T coming around. Give him a hand, folks. All the way up from Cromwell for us, Phil Burgess. And look at a beautiful car. Give Phil a hand as he goes down the back. Takes out a good win in the support class. 28C has got the number 1 marble. 28C is the car of D. Parrott. DG's car on the outside, 181. Keep an eye on this, Shy Rob. Got the shiny mags on there, the cars, Litchfield Motors sponsors, I can see. In behind, 32C, 23 on the inside, 12912. Let's see, they're underway. They head down to turn 1, and they're all still stuck together like they've got rubber bands on them. They go around turn 1, out of turn 2. They're just about still in their grid positions. The pedal goes down. We've got, in fact, they almost are right back to row 8. They're still in their grid positions. Look at the 41 car trying to poke through. They're trying to spit out. Looks like we're going to have a race leader eventually. D. Parrott in the 28 car. Shy Rob in the 181 is on the outs, tucked right in behind. 23 is the next one. 41 down the inside goes into 4th spot. 32 is the next car. Then we got the 912. Emma Burnup's there in the 12. The 4 car, we saw Brady and Lennon as they come down out of turn 3 past the start finish line. 28, 181, 23, 41, 32, 1, 2, 912, 12, 4 down the inside, 125, won the first heat, well back in the track this time, 78, 21, 48 OX and 84 at the back of the field, pointing into the field, just opening out a bit of a lead now, this bright red car, and it's looking pretty damn good. It's the 28 car of D. Parrott. Don't know what the first name is. He's put himself down as a D. But look at the 181. Shy Rob can't rule that out. 23. This is a car to watch. This is Paul Archibald. Seen that car buzz around. 41 is, that's Ethan Rowlands. Ethan's working his way through the field here. Only a young driver too, Ethan. Only a young driver. Coming out between 2 cars. Ethan Rowlands past the start finish line. 3 wide. 32, 41, 23. That's Paul Archibald. Ethan Rowlands is going to make the stick by the look of it and get into 3rd spot. And 32, Paul Archibald. Emma Burnup's come from the back of the field when she's on fire. Look out. 28 though, this bright red car comes past the start finish line again. A great little lead here. D. Parrott's doing a good job. 181, Shy Rob. Then we go back to Ethan Rowlands. 32 is the next one. That's Nick Ross. Emma Burnup's in there. 23 is Paul Archibald. 912 is that of Hayden Murphy. And the 125, I think, won the first heat there, that 125. Is Renee Harris, yes, back in the field a bit, pointing into the field though, into turn 1, out of turn 2 goes your race leader, still the 28 car, making every post a winner, got a lead of about probably a good 8 car lengths. Ethan Rowlands, the 41 car, has worked his way into 2nd spot now, he's going to start chasing down this other car. Renee Harris is there, the Shy Rob is still there in the 181, 32 is the car there of Nick Ross. Boy, they were really getting into it, they're very, very close here. Emma Burnup's come from the back of the field. Paul Archibald. Now there's Paul Archibald's a great little runner, only managing midfield. The race leader is even 2 of the race 1 winner is like 7th, 8th, 9th something at the moment. And the 4 car is Braden Lennon did well in the first heat. But boy, the pace is fast and furious out the front. 28, and they've still got it. D. Barrett, 41. Ethan Rowlands is closing the gap there. I don't know if Ethan's going to roll around the laps. I think the white flag. This time they get the white flag. Chasing pack though, a big chasing pack, bottled up. I can only give you the numbers. 181, there's 12, Emma Burnett, 32, 23, 912, 4, 125. They're all very, very close. Down the back though, they come. The checkered flag, it's going to come out. This is the Timble Tavern Adult Ministocks. We're going to give it a 28. A wee pump of the fist there. Good work. Ethan Rowlands must have clocked up a few points. That's the 41 C card. And second, 181 is Shy Rob. Then we got Emma Burnett. Emma come from way back. Paul Archibald. 912 is Hayden Murphy. Then we got the 4 car, Braden Lennon. 125. Winner of the first heat from memory, Renee Harris. Well back. 21. Terry Leverage Watson, 78, 48 OX, 84, looks like 84 is brought up the back of the field. We will get that off the lap scorers for you. Very good. Great stuff there from the adults. Adult a mini stock title here, the Timble Tavern Complex. The checkered flag is done to the Christchurch car. Very impressive performance here from the 28 of the Parrot. Don't know what happened there. This is the first time we're going to see Nick. I think he got stuck out in the pits before the last heat. We'll get a bit of news on that if we can. 19D has drawn the main. Michelle Cup has drawn the number 1 marble. The Prattleys on the outside in the BMW, a very popular car now, the BMW, the 33. That is Greg Prattley. Is Greg's job to look after the pace. 99 down the inside, Dylan Monty. And the flag drops, the green lights are on, the go screaming past. Well, the BMW's made a fantastic start. Greg Prattley goes round and it's going to come out. So we've got Greg Prattley. 19D is Michelle Cuff in the second spot. 99I, Dylan is third. Let's have a look. There's the scrap man in about 4th or 5th spot already. Round the outside of the track, he's got that Integra, I think it is Prelude, absolutely screaming. Oh, and he's got a little bit of a push there. They close down. Oh, there's a gap closed. Ron Cool's come out. One of the innocent parties, he's probably coming out of it worse, right in front of the referee. There might be a bit of discussion about that. Let's carry on though. Prattley out the front. BMW comes past the start finish line. 33. Greg Prattley. Right in behind Greg, we have the 99I, Dylan Motley. Then we got the 19D still there. Then they're 3 wide. Coming out of turn 2 down the back straight. They're still 3 wide. Nick Fraser's trying to find a way through there. He's got all the cars. He's got 6 cars travelling 3 wide in front of him. He's held the bottom of the track. He's probably going to clean up 2 or 3 of them. Nick Fraser, Dave Phileas along the outside, still having trouble. Sam Martin, he's impressing me, this 14E, the Ellesmere car. It's a big car. He's in about 4th, 5th spot. There goes Nick Fraser around the outside. Probably poked himself in about 5th spot now. But there's 2, 4, 6, 7 of them who are fighting over the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th position or whatever. Oh, what a great little move. Oh, great little move. The 19, Dylan Motley, he just cut down below Greg Prattley. What a professional piece of driving. These 2 are out the front by 6 or 7 cars, and they're having a great little battle. The referee will be watching. Dylan Motley's going to come past start-finish line. Greg Prattley. Then we've got this lineup, head by the 26i, Asher Clements. We've got Nick Fraser. Oh, he just got a whack, and he's just got a whack from one of the cars behind him. It's getting very rough out there. Nick Fraser, he's gone down the pole line, and it looks like he's made a move to get into 4th spot. Got to tap up the back as well. He's got himself into 4th spot. Let's try and call it 99, 33, 26i, NZ1, 23, 14. 19D, 48D, 21, 999, and circulating by the look at 43. I think that's Steve Cornish, is it? Yeah. Okay, down past the start-finish line. It's I'd like to say they're settling down a little bit now, but they're not. It's just full on. You don't know where to look. Down the front, let's have a look. 99's got it with about 4 or 5 lengths. Greg Prattley's in the BMW, got second. 26i is in the next spot. We've got the defending title holder, Nick Fraser, who's trying to tuck his way down the pole line, might have picked up a bit. Then we've got the Ben Martin in the Sam Martin in the big Falcon. Boy, he's just thrown that car around. A great display of rear-wheel drive. Nick Fraser, he's still trying to get a gap. And down the back of the field, they're trying to sort themselves out. There's just too much happening. 99 is out the front. Let's go with that. Dylan Motley. Then we've got Greg Prattley in the BMW getting a lot of pressure now. 26i is right in the back. Asher Clements. Ben, the 14, the big Falcon from Ellesmere's in there. There goes Nick Fraser around the outside. 23i. Now that's Tony Jones. Not a slow car at all, but really struggling. Here's the white flag. Here's the checkered flag. Here's the checkered flag. 99 takes it. We're going to call 26, 14, 23, 33, 1. 58, 21, 19. Dave Allen, 999. Geez, it just shows you how fast they're going. Man, that just shows you how fast they're going. What a race. That was so action-packed. We probably got about 2 races in that one. What a great run there. Taking it out though, the 99. Tell you what, Dylan Motley. He gets the white flag. Give Dylan a hand, folks. Got out the front and dictated to it. But boy, there was some championship drives in amongst there. Well, let's how they're gritting up. 75 as the 1 marble. That's Andrew Grigg. On the outside is the Anderson Automotive Whangarei car. Well, big welcome to them. The Anderson Automotive Whangarei car is on the outside. Then down the inside 4, Neil Honeybell. Keep an eye on this driver. He is very accomplished. Darryl Wright on the outside. Boy, just what's in the front four is big game. Gemmett's car is next. Liam McCorbury, the young fella. Then we go back to the Matt Doningcliffe car. Lining up, not quite. Really, the back cars maybe need to be a little bit tighter. We're going to ask them to be tighter. The referee, Brian Humcar, comes through 28C. Tom Lumsden has the back. It's not quite at the back. 27C is the back car. Emma Gordon, the Invercargill car. Here they go. Lucas Oil car on the outside is dictating the pace. They're tightening up at the back now. They are looking very tight at the front. These front four cars are going to have one battle. Here they go. They're underway. A great little liner. They come through. Right, Daryl Wright's going to drive from grid 3 right round the outside. He's going to come out of turn 1 in front. Daryl Wright's Luca Oil. The Concart car is next there. Neil Honeybell. Liam McCorbury drives down very low in the Gemmett's car and holds on to the 5th spot. Oh, there's a... What's happened? We have a caution out. Oh, we have a caution out. All right, well, we've got a caution out. We've got lights here at Ashburton that we do our best to make very visible during the day, but we've got flag marshals on the track as well. They've got little areas, protective areas, they go and stand in between racing, but here's a caution. I just don't think maybe he didn't like the look of that start. Looked pretty good to me, but mind you, Daryl Wright, grid 1, 2, 3, 4. He came out of turn 2 in the lead, but he went right around the outside. 19 up the front has the second marble. Zane Cooper is going to let this 6-shooter field settle down. Smith Racing New Zealand title groups 5 and 1. We've got groups 3 and 2 coming up a bit later on in this round. Trying to tighten them up again. Liam McCorbury's hanging back a little bit, but off the front four are looking exceptional. Here they go. He's let him go this time. Green flags. Where are they? Oh, better start from the Whangarei car. Lucas Oil comes out of turn 2 in the front. Concart next. Daryl Wright's on the outside. Neil Honeybell. Liam McCorbury. Oh, they get a little bit of a bumpy shove going on there. Who's that between? That was between Daryl Wright and the 75 car of Andrew Gregg as they come through. So Lucas Oil at the front, the 19 car travelled a long way. Zane Cooper down the back straight into turn 3. Zane Cooper has the 75 car at right and behind. Big battle. Daryl Wright, he's holding on to the top of that track. Neil Honeybell's got into second, into third, and there's the young fellow Liam McCorbury in the Gemmett's car in 4th spot. Don't know he's had much time in that, and Daryl Wright goes back to 5th. 27 takes up after a bit of a gap. Emma Gordon, the Invercargill car. Oh, now we've got action down at turn 3 and 4. We've got a spin out. Oh, didn't see it. I can't report it. Caution lights are on. It involves the Lucas Oil car is sitting there on its wheels but not moving. Everything else is moving. Well, I don't know. I didn't see it. The car's getting inspected. Well, that car, the Lucas Oil car, 19 Zane Cooper, travelled a long way. Let's hope there's nothing wrong with that car. Delightful folks, talked to them earlier on in the pits. So, 75C, Andrew Gregg, Neil Honeybell, Liam McCorbury, Daryl Wright, 27I is lining up next, Emma Gordon, 28, Tom Lumsden, and 22, that'll be Matt Doningcliffe. That's how they've got themselves reset up. We're looking, rescue crew are down at the Lucas Oil car, just having a little bit of a look for damage. The rescue, the tow truck's gone over there. Looking for a bit of trade. No, it's running, folks. But it's running, but it is the Anderson Automotive car from Whangarei. Going down the back straight now, they're lining themselves up. 2, 4, just the 6 of them. We have 3 on the infield now. Daryl Wright's on the infield. He's copped some damage. And they come round, they've let them go. Front 3 are very tight as they go into turn 1, round turn 2. Looks like they're going to hold their positions. They have come through. Matt Doningcliffe may have made a pass into that 5th spot. Down into turn 3. Oh, this front car, he's doing a great little job, 75. He is driving Andrew Gregg. And look at the Neil Honeybell's in there, the young Liam McCorbury in the Gemmett's car. In that 3rd spot, 27, holding on to that group. That's Emma Gordon. Down into turn 3 again, coming out of turn 4. Oh, they look beautiful. This front car, Andrew Gregg, he's got it on a rocket, but Neil Honeybell, what a guy to have chasing you. Then you got young Liam McCaubrey, he hasn't spent much time in a 6-shooter, and he's holding on to the guy, the likes of Neil Honeybell. Down they come, the Auto Lab car, he's closing up, I think. The Auto Lab car in second spot. The three of them now are almost tied together. Andrew Gregg, he goes a little bit high at turn 2. He's saved it though. He's down the back straight into turn 3. Auto Lab Crab. Neil Honeybell in second spot. Oh, he's gone a bit high. Andrew Gregg again. He's held it. Liam McCaubrey still holding on to that third spot. He'll be leaning off these two in front of him. So Andrew Gregg, he's still holding on to that lead. Neil Honeybell's going to have a look down the inside. Will he make it stick? He's late on the brake. Has he held him? They both got unsettled. He's got through. Neil Honeybell got down the inside. He's in second. Andrew Gregg, Liam McCaubrey in third. They've opened up on the 27i car in fourth. Then the 22, Matt Donicliffe, well back. Look at the pointy end of the field. Oh, Liam McCaubrey, the cheeky youngster. He throws his car underneath. And he's made a stick, I think. He's thrown his car underneath Andrew Gregg. I think he's made a stick. He's going to make him half a lap. He's got into second spot. Andrew Gregg third. Now they've got Neil Honeybell in front of them to chase. Liam McCaubrey second. Oh, they're having trouble. Turn 3 is getting a little bit difficult. Down past the start finish line into turn 1. Neil Honeybell. By geez, he's just driving perfect lines. Neil Honeybell. Liam McCaubrey second. Andrew Gregg, the 75 car third. We go back to the 27 and the 22. And circulating a little bit slower, we have the 28. Race leader takes the win. In fact, Neil Honeybell takes the win. Liam McCaubrey for second. Andrew Gregg for third. 27i. Emma Gordon fourth. 22. Matt Doncliffe. And not sounding too healthy, the 28C finishes in a 6th price. That's Thomas Lumsden. Well, that's going to turn it up a bit. A few D-on-Fs, 4, 14, 75, 27, 22, 28, DNF, 19, DNF, 33, and DNF, 11. Oh, like those DNFs, that's going to be a bit of catching up. Daryl Wright, he's gone back in his car, he didn't finish, he's looking good. Hopefully they'll get them sorted out again. Well, that's what we're here for, eh? Those on the track, I hope you enjoyed that. That was spectacular racing. And Neil Honeybell good in the Auto Lab car from, it's got a G on there, Neil Honeybell, a 4A, sorry. Give Neil a hand, folks. Neil, very accomplished driver. What an excellent effort to come down from the North Island to be with us today. And under a lot of pressure at times, got through to the front. Just doing his victory lap, the rescue crew out there picking up a couple of things that have fallen off. All right, 6-shooter champs. All right, lining up. The stadium cars. 52C is the first one in grid 1. Oh, look at that. How'd you like to look beside you and see NZ1 on the car? Alan Finch has the number 2 marble. 42 is Steve Parker, went well in the first one. Outside of that, 1, 2, 3. Third back on the inside, 13D. Outside of that, 14D. Fifth back on the inside, 79C. Chelsea Milne on the outside of that. Behind Chelsea, 5 back on the outside is 6. 6 back on the outside is 26A. And Craig Buttrick, 51. Down the inside, go from the back, right at the back of the inside, 9D. In front of that, 19D. The other numbers I can't catch. Ready to go. 72 stadium cars off the front. And NZ1 looks like has got the great start there. Alan Finch is going to go into turn 1. A clear leader, picks about halfway up the track, entered where it wants, comes out down low. 52, 42, 1, 2, 3, 13. 79, 3. That's how the early ones have sorted themselves out into turn 3. Oh, Alan Finch gets it.
Okay, folks, we're just having a wee bit of a break away from the racing. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. We need to catch up on some of the interviews for today. And, of course, this man here won the last race, Jamie Larson. Mate, car looks like it's flying.
Yeah, absolutely. The car was on rails. I think the practice session that we had yesterday was a big help because, the track's very similar. So, we're about to pretty much get the car 90% dialed in yesterday, and today we're really just fine-tuning it. But, obviously starting off grid 1 always helps. So, yeah, we're out to get it to an early lead and stay out of trouble and bring it home for the team.
Car's feeling good?
Yeah, it is. It's feeling really good. Just this with this new chassis after we had the crash in Auckland, it's just so much more comfortable now as a driver. So, yeah, I'm really happy with how it's going, and I'm feeling pretty positive so far.
Absolutely, and it seems like there'll be not too many changes made to the car, but I can see Clayton's working hard out on it.
Yeah, you're always trying to obviously chase a tail, and you never have an absolute perfect car, so there's always room for improvement. So I'm just telling the crew chief Daryl, what I think, and he's just sort of doing what he thinks is right. So it's all about working out a happy medium and trying to get the best race car that you can.
Absolutely. Sponsors for the weekend are?
I've got Fast Times, obviously. We've also got Smith Racing. He's jumped on board with us this weekend, so can't thank those guys enough. And also car owner Nigel Burkhart, he towed the car all the way down from Hamilton, so can't thank him enough. And obviously Daryl and Wendy from Fast Times, they do a massive amount of effort on the car. Daryl put the whole car together in a week after we had our crash, so it's a big credit to that team. And I just get the lucky drive and be able to fly down and just go racing. So it's a dream for me, and it's hard work for everyone else.
Absolutely. Hey, congratulations on the win, Jamie.
Yeah, cheers, Jace.
Almost got spun round. In fact, only didn't because the 1, 2, 3 come through and straightened them up. But the 1, 2, 3 has ended in the infield. Race leader, let's have a look at 42 is cleared out. Going to take a bit of chasing Steve Parkle. NZ1, Alan Finch has got that second spot. NZ3 is in that third spot now. Chris Dempsey, 79 is coming under pressure. That's Chris Scott from the 9 car of Jess Chrome is coming under pressure for that fifth spot. We go back to 13. Hardly mentioned Jaden Andrews right there. 52 after a promising start. 52 is now back in the field a bit. Daniel Lamb. Big gap back to Craig Buttrick, who is lucky still to be in the race after the push. 57 is the next car. Let's look at the pointy end of the field. No doubt about it. Steve Parkin, he's left them to it. In fact, he's only 6 car lengths off the first of the tail enders. Alan Finch is 5 or 6 coming out of turn 2. Out of turn 3 is the NZ3, then Chris Dempsey. We've got the 79, the 9, the 13, the 52 doing the chasing. Quite a big gap to the rest, and 51, Craig Buttrick, headed by Craig Buttrick. Race leader comes past the start, finish line again. Got onto some of the tail enders. Chelsea's he's got past, so starting to work his way through some tail enders. And we've got Alan Finch, no changes, 3, 79, 9, 13, 52, 51 as they come round. Race leader though in amongst a few tail enders and has taken it pretty quietly. Bridesmaid 52 will take that out. NZ1 will get the second spot. We'll go to NZ3 for the third spot. 79, 9, 13D, 52. Lovely.
Already the winner of the last heat here for the New Zealand 6-shooter championships is this man here, the 4A all the way from Auckland, Neil Honeybell. Neil, fantastic run, mate. You must have been fairly stoked by coming out and doing some damage up the front.
Yeah, it's good to take the one on that first one, get that out of the way. It's just always a great weekend down here with there's 27 6-shooters here, I believe. The sun's come out to shine, and the track's absolutely fantastic. So I'm set. Made a good start to the weekend. Yeah.
Makes you a bit nervous though when you're coming all the way from Auckland. You're not sure what the weather's going to do. It could be a long way to go and drag it all the way back home again. So you must be stoked with the way we've put on the weather for you this weekend.
Oh yes, I can't complain about the weather, that's for sure. And yes, we had a bit of a nervous time yesterday with some setup. We were just chasing setup. Probably went a little too far and spun out a couple of times during the practice session. But I think we've got the car pretty sorted now, and we've had a big rethink about what to do overnight. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how things are right at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, I see you're contracted to the Gisborne Club, and so how long have you been racing a 6-shooter for?
My car was one of the first cars built in North Island, so 6 or 7 years now, I think. Yeah, so I saw what the class was about and believed in it and backed it. I was one of the only cars out there, you know. I was coming down here to race a little bit in the early days, but the numbers have grown and the growth is looking good. Yeah.
Well, it's a true New Zealand title. I mean, there's cars here from everywhere, and it must, sort of really give you a fair bit of, being stoked about the whole scenario that you can come down and race a big field of 6-shooters.
Oh, absolutely, and the calibre of the field as well. We've got sprint car races here like Larson and the two Duff boys and some guys out of TQs and the midget class. So there's a tough field with a high calibre of drivers. That's really good. Absolutely.
Good sponsors on the car too, man. Who looks after you?
Autolab, my company, that's our business, and I've got a lot of help from Alf Vertex Oils and Rest Bears Auckland.
Okay, well, hey, congratulations on the heat win. Let's see if you can bring her home and take her back to Auckland tomorrow, or Gisborne tomorrow.
Thanks very much.
Enjoying this, all you who have come to the track today here, Ashburton Speedway. Of course, we're expecting a good crowd again tomorrow, finals day. If you're listening to us on the pits at home and viewing the footage, we hope you're really enjoying what you're seeing. Track is behaving exceptionally, would be my way of describing it at the moment. Dusting up a little bit when the 6 shooters and those big tyres come up. But we're in for a beauty here. We've got the Productions back out. Productions Blue Group.
Well, folks, we're still here at Ashburton Speedway, of course. Beautiful day still here, and we just wanted to reiterate that the 4-car of Neil Honeybells, who we just interviewed, of course, is 4A, so he's all the way from Auckland, the big smoke of Auckland. So he's got better getting the car all sorted out and ready to go for its next race. We can see a few of the boys around are starting to climb into their cars and get ready for their next race. The 78A's come a long way as well, so he's getting into his car ready to go racing here at Ashburton Speedway. Watch out for the young 24/7 Ryco 24/7 car of 17 Raymond Phillips getting pushed out onto the track now as well. One of the local guys from Invercargill that might have a fair bit of a run as well. Righto, so we'll hand you back over and see what's happening with Tony up in the tower.
And there's some fast ones up the front, but I would back him to work his way through a wee bit. Whetu Taiwa's got the 3 marble. That's a great little position. Here they come. The pedal goes to the metal, and they come past us in pairs, and they go into turn 1 and 2, and they're still in pairs. The front 4 are in the pairs they started. They split out down the back straight, going to try and separate them. Not much going on. They're still 2 wide and 2 together. Let's have a look. Down the bottom, though, the 68 car. Sean Keane from Ellesmere. Looks like the Ellesmere car is going to come out the front. Local car is in the spat out the front. 24i from Invercargill is going to take that next sport. That's Tom Clements. Round the outside, there's a big run. Yeah, that's Whetu Taiwa and that's Subaru. He's locked in here today. He's not come to play Titi Binks, I don't think. Whetu Taiwa from Cromwell. He's going round the outside of the track. Looks down the inside. We've got the 78. That's Stephen Palmer. Then we go back to the 88 Oxford, 44D, 34 the Prattley car, Dave Phileas in the 68, the 11 cars well out the back of the field again. Down past the turn 4, they're coming out, down past the start-finish line. The Ellesmere car, 68, Sean Keane, he's taking it to them, he's throwing it in the corner, a lot of understeer, but it sort of grabs and goes. 24i is the next car there of Tom Clements. Then we got Whetu Taiwa from Cromwell. 78 is the next car through there. 78C Steve Palmer. And the Prattley boy there, the 34, is Aaron Prattley in the BMW. 44D next, and then Dave Phileas pointing into the field down the back straight into turn 3. Your race leader from Ellesmere, Sean Keane. Boys, he's making his name for himself here, Sean. Then the Invercargill, we go down to Tom Clements is next. But Sean's got a bit of a lead on these guys. Whetu Taiwa comes through. 78 is Stephen Palmer. Oh, the Prattley boy just comes in there and it gives the 88 Oxford a reasonably unnecessarily hit. I don't know whose fault it was, though, to be fair. The referee would have seen that. Talk about that later on. Oh, and he's cut down on front of Dave Phileas now. He's got another knock. Don't know if he's doing anything wrong, but he's got 2 knocks in the same race. Let's look at the race leader, 68, and Sean Keane. He's got about 6 or 7 car lengths out there. 24 would be your next one. That's Tom Clements. Whetu Taiwa, he's trying to work out what to do with Subaru. He keeps coming around so wide round turn 4. I think he's going to end up in the commentary box with me here half the time. See the brake brakes lock up as he go into turn 1, turn 2. He comes out of it nice though. Race leader though, Sean Keane. 68E, good representative of the Ellesmere track. Recently done some upgrades at Ellesmere. It's well worth a visit. 24i is the next one through. 24 Tom Clements. Whetu Taiwa. They're not changing. They've all got themselves. There's the Prattley. 11A pulls to the infield. Nothing right with that car. Then Dave Phileas in the prelude. The 24 Dunedin car trying to battle through there. The 44 Dunedin car is Shane Carson. Race leader though, it hasn't changed. 68, the Ellesmere car's out the front. Still doing the chase. 24i, the Invercargill car of Tom Clements. Whetu Taiwa can't close up the gap as they spread out. Checkered flag comes. Give this one to Sean Keane. Wow, boy, didn't give him a chance. 24i comes through. Tom Clements. 78C. 34, the BMW of Prattley. Dave Phileas comes through. 44D is Shane Carson. 88 Oxford. Took a couple of hits, in fact. Yeah, a little bit of panel beating to do on that, and maybe we'll be checking the axle mounts on that as well. Here we go, Productions, Blue Group. Whew. Terrific racing from the production drivers. 68E 24 unofficial, 68E 24, 99T Fedu Taiwa 78, 34 Prattley, 68 44 88, and 11 is a did not finish again. Give that leading that Ellesmere car a handy, ladies and gentlemen. They are sorting themselves out, and as they come round we will try and let you know. It looks like the number one marble has been taken by the South East Earthworks car 37C. On the outside 15 Chris McNeil, 17I in behind Raymond Phillips. Geez, that car went quick too. Oh, and there's Jamie Duff. Looks like Jamie Duff might have drawn marble 1, 2, 3 or 4, 3 here by the look. No, the 99 car's got the marble 3. That Georgina Gordon. Jamie Duff's drawn the 5. As they come across, this is the grid. 37, 15, 99, 17, 19, 21 by the look of it, 71, 57, 24, Jamie Larson last on the outside. Then the Simon Y looks like he's got to draw way back as well, and the last is 16 off the back. That's Ben Smith. Had a good run the first race, Ben, but got the world-class field ahead of him here. Green flag drops, they come down the pit straight past the start-finish line. They're looking pretty tighty into turn 1, well, half-quite tighty. There's a little bit of argy-bargy, they see themselves. They come out turn 2, 2 or 3 wide. It's the 15 car, the Bay Park 15 car. Looks like Chris McNeil is going to come out past the start-finish line. Down the outside, though, they're 2 wide. Oh, the 17 car. Raymond Phillips is driving a mission. Got it in a little bit late, but still in second spot, firing down the back straight. Then, very tight. Oh, we've got a little bit of attack there as well. Jumped off the ground, settled back down. Let's have a look. 15, 17, 27. Looks like 27 is going to go into the second spot. They're all very, very tight here. Down the back straight again. Race leader's still the same. The others are the chasing pack are right on the bumper. Very tight. They're all in turn 3 and 4. Down past the start straight. Go into turn 1. 15, the 17 car is still trying to go. Raymond Phillips trying to go around the outside. Out of turn 2. They're coming out of turn 2 just as the last ones get into turn 1. It's very tight. Into turn 3 they come now. 17 still around the outside. 15 on the inside. Looking in third position is 37. 24. There's Jamie Larson in there in fourth spot at the moment. 15. There's Jamie Duff into sixth spot and worked his way up from the back of the field. Coming around turn 3 and out of turn 4 now. 17's got it. Out the Invercargill car. Raymond Phillips has hit the front from finish. Jamie Larson in the second spot. In the third spot, Jamie Larson's gone into third. And the race leader goes very high. This could be another change in the lead. They come past. No, he's got it. 24. 21 is the next, the fourth car. Just trying to catch a number on the fourth car. Is the 21. That'll be the Gisborne car in the fourth spot. Then we'll try and, as they come round, we'll try and get a full field for you. 17, 15, 24, 21, 37, 19 Jamie Duff. Then we got Simon Y, 57. Then we got 3 behind that, can't pick up the numbers. They're still very, very tight, these cars. Man, the front 4, they're hammers and tongs. What a great race. 17 out the front though. Raymond Phillips, oh, they're all throwing their cars at the pit gate. The first 7, you could just about tie them together. Down the back straight, 17. 15 is holding that second spot. Chris McNeil has got that second spot. Don't make a mistake, any of you fellas, because you are going to lose a lot of places. Jamie Larson is in third, throws the ball. Then they got the Gisborne car. Jamie Duff, he's get the hang of this now. Jamie Duff is right on the bumper of the Gisborne car. As they come down, checkered flags coming out. What a great spectacle. 5 of them are going to finish tight. Oh, 17, 15, fast times, 20. The Gisborne car, 19. Simon Y, by the look of it, oh man, checkers flag. They all deserve. Even the lap scorers are counting, but I think they're clowning themselves more than the driving. Give all these drivers a hands, folks. What a great drive. 17. What a mission that was for the 17. Raymond Phillips. And man, they were throwing that high. Give all these cars a hand as they come round, folks. The ones that come round, they deserve it. That was a fantastic heat. And we saw Jamie Larson, we saw Jamie Duff improve their late times. The Gisborne car, that 21. What, Chris Mackey. All right, this is what they've given us. 17, 15, 24, 21, 19, 78, 37, 57, 71, 16, 99.
Okay, folks, here we go here at Ashburton Speedway. The current New Zealand champions, this man here, which is, of course, Martin Jamieson. Now, Martin, mate, things going your way today?
No, the first run was awful. The car was cutting out at about 4,000 RPM, so we got to the back of the field pretty quick, and unfortunate for that. We just come in and checked it, and yeah, the fuel pump was right, and then we found the fuel filter was absolutely chocker with stuff from the fuel tank, so it was basically cutting the fuel off for us, and yeah, so a bit disappointing for us so far.
Alrighty then, Steve, you got it sorted out, ready for the next one?
Yeah, we're pretty sure, 99% confident that, yeah, everything's all good now, so yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed for the next one.
Now, tell me, for those people that don't know, whereabouts are you based?
We're in Pataru, so yeah, sort of Pataru-Arapuni area. So yeah, a little bit to travel down here, so yeah.
Well, of course, you've got to come down and defend that that little one on the side of your car, though, don't you?
Yeah, we were not going to come down because it's duck shooting season, but yeah, we decided in the end we better come down, so yeah, give it a go.
Well, you've got to be in to win, don't you?
Yeah, exactly, that's the way.
Okay, so the changes have been made. Do you reckon you've got what it takes to sort of come through? I mean, still a lot of late racing left for you, isn't there? Okay, what an exciting race in that last heat of the six-shooter New Zealand Championships here at, 17 Raymond Phillips, 24 Ryco 24/7 sponsored machine, mate. You must be stoked with that one. Round the outside, says your uncle.
Yeah, I'm absolutely pleased. I'm actually kind of doing this for my uncle, my nana, all my family actually, yeah.
I know it's been a rough couple of 24 hours for you and stuff, and you know, we know you've come with a purpose. I mean, that certainly does help what you've come here for. You promised your nana you're bringing home a silver cup. If not, it's going to be a coffee cup. It looks pretty good for a silver cup at the moment, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, I just hope I bring it home for her.
Absolutely, mate. Hey, that was a fantastic job. I'm not going to hold you up. I know it's all a bit emotional for you and stuff, but just keep going in that right direction, eh?
Yeah, I'll try.
Just that one thing, though, your sponsors, who looks after you?
Ryco 24/7. Cleanways, Southern Mechanical.
All right, mate. Hey, good luck and well done. And let's see if we can bring it home, boy. Just bring it home.
Yeah, sweet. Cheers.
Alrighty then, one of the competitors we've got here all the way from, no, it's Cromwell now, isn't it? You've all moved to Cromwell. It is Emma Gordon. Emma, how are you liking the track out there?
It was really good.
Yep.
Yep.
Have you finished all your racing for today?
No, I've still got one more.
And so, you know, are you enjoying being here at Ashburton? I mean, it's your first season as six-shooter, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
What made you get into a six-shooter?
I don't know. It just looked really fun, you know.
And your old man obviously done a few laps in a sprint car as well. Is that where the bugger initially comes from?
I guess so, yeah.
So what's the track doing for you? Is your car working all right out there?
Yeah, it's going really good. The track's like real easy to go around and yeah.
It's that banking that helps, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously you've done a wee few laps around in Invercargill and Cromwell. Do you like it better than those two tracks?
Yeah, I do.
Well, that's good, isn't it? So how do you think you're going to fare for this weekend? What's your goals?
Just to finish in one piece.
Well, you've done all right so far, so let's see if we can get that complete that goal. Obviously, a couple of days of racing still to come. And you got any sponsors to look after you?
Southland Concrete Construction.
That's Dad, of course, isn't it? Hey, well done on your racing so far, and we'll see what you can do tomorrow, and see how far you can get.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, here we go. One of the guys that's sort of been the instigator of this six-shooter title is this man here. I've seen you on Facebook, on the Ashburton six-shooter page and stuff like that. Fantastic job, Darryl Wright. You're obviously competing in it as well, so it's no easy task either. So what's it like to be able to have to be competing as well as trying to keep everything running nice and smoothly?
Oh, it's been hard work, man. It's hard work. What I can, I need to thank my boss, Steve Duff. He's given me so much time during the week to, you know, ring, get on Facebook and send messages and, you know, here, there and everywhere to get everybody here today. But, you know, 26 cars in the pits, like, that's awesome. It's massive.
It's all for yourselves. Yeah, let's be honest, mate. You just want more cars to race against so you can get better, eh?
Oh, of course, I need it. But, no, it's, you know, we've got guys from Whangarei to Invercargill and, you know, we've lost a few guys out of the class just recently, and they're stepping up to sprint cars, and that's what the class is all about. So, you know, and then we've got the young Gordon girls from Invercargill. They're chomping at the bit. They wanted to be here. So, no, it's a great meeting.
And that's probably the thing about it too, is there's some of these guys that are quite young and stuff like that, even though you said you've lost a couple to sprint cars, you've also brought a couple in as well. And so, I mean, and of course, like you said, 26, 27 cars, and that's not all of them that are around New Zealand either. It's a bloody good turnout for Ashburton.
Oh, fantastic for Ashburton, you know. Tip a few dollars into their bars and restaurants and everything over the weekend, and they get real good support. Like Ashburton, you look at the crowd there; they really get behind it, and you know, we've got some hot rod drivers imported in, and you know that sort of lifts everybody's game as well. And you know, we got bagged out a wee bit for having, you know, the likes of Larson and that here, but everybody's talking about 6-shooters because Jamie Larson and Jamie Duff are running them, and you know, those guys are racers; they'll race anything, and our boys are wheel to wheel running with them, so no, it's good.
And of course, it's also good for the promotional side of things as well. I mean, you're going to get likes of Larson, one NZ sprint car driver, Duff, ex-New Zealand sprint car champion. I mean, it makes these guys want to go better, but also probably learning quite a bit from these guys as well.
Oh yeah. Hey, we learn every day. Like you know, in one of these things, every heat you're learning something, and when you got the best in the business to race against, and they're good guys, they tell you what they're doing and setup wise and that. It's pretty good big family.
Wouldn't it be good to get this type of field, though, at every event that you went to? I mean, obviously the profile of the 6-shooters is starting to raise because, let's be honest, it's not an expensive class to get into, and it's also very cheap to run one once you've got it going, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. The good thing is tyres, you know, all the sprint car guys have hand-me-down tyres, and most guys are running those. You know, it's 20 litres of methanol a night, which at $1.80, $2 a litre, so you know, $40 odd, and apart from a bit of crash damage, yeah, and your licences and that at the start of the season, it's actually not bad.
Absolutely, and so for you, obviously, you want to develop this class a lot more. So, and you know, you're even in your own racing and stuff like that. Do you find that you're spending more time trying to promote it than what you do trying to race it?
Yeah. I had to get my brother and all his mates to come and wash my car during the week because I just hadn't touched it, and it's the biggest meeting of the year, and car hadn't been touched because I was, you know, busy organising it. But that's all part of it, and you know, you got to sell the class, and yeah, I sort of stepped away from the class for a couple of years. I thought it was going good, but yeah, time to give it another boost, and yep.
Seems to be working, eh? But okay, so let's have a talk about your racing here this weekend. How's it going so far?
Oh, pretty average. First heat was okay. I finished a third. Second heat we were running pretty good, but yeah, got tangled in a car that spun in front of me, and torsion arm fell off the front, and they wouldn't let me continue on, which I reckon I could have, but they got more power than what I have. So that was a DNF for us, and yeah, we start pretty much in our last heat today up the back of the pack, and you know, there's no track left, so yeah, she's going to be a bit of a mission, but oh well, it's all part of it.
There's always tomorrow, Daryl. Okay, so tell us good sponsors on the car too. Who looks after you?
Oh, so many. Farnley's Jet Skis, Chris Farnley. He's supplied us all bottles of water today. So if you want a cold bottle of water, go down to the jet ski there. It's full of icy cold water. Driveways patios and past. Guy Tony Hodson, he's just gone out on his own doing concrete work around Christchurch. He really helps us out a lot. And Concut, of course, you know, Steve Duff, he's always handing me a tyre or a coil pack or a wheel, or he's the Santa Claus of Speedway to a lot of us.
Absolutely. Hey, well, congratulations on the event first and foremost, and hey, best of luck for your racing for the rest of it, eh?
Yeah, thanks very much. Yep.
Now look at the Invercargill car, Richardson car, he goes right round Laborie. Can he get that car? And he's on full lock. It finally grips and he spins around. He's missed a lot of them. Oh, he went into turn 3 like he had no brakes, and then he couldn't get the back to come out, so he's on full lock on the front, just understeered. When the car grabbed itself, it grabbed itself and flew it round. So a bit of action here from the A grades. Now Chris Laborie has got that second spot. In the inside now, we've got this Cromwell car, 15, Paul Burgess. It is just riding on the Ashburton Speedway track like it was born here. He got in the second spot ahead of Brian Maxwell. He's going to charge down Chris Laborie. Going to take something special from Chris to keep this car away, I would say. Chris Laborie sets the car nice. Turn 4 is a beautiful turn to come here at Ashburton Speedway. They throw into turn 3. Down the inside, he's having a look there, this Phil Burgess. He's got the car sitting on rails. He's down the inside of Chris Laborie. Late onto the brakes, turn 3. Got that understeer again, but he's going to get this back to come out, and he's away. And Brian Maxwell, he's tucked up. So second and third have come past the start-finish line side by side. Chris Laborie goes to throw it. Sees Brian Maxwell in there and backs out, but he's done round the outside of the track, goes into second spot. Not quite sure how he did that. Brian Maxwell now into third. 15 comes away though. Phil Burgess, the Cromwell car, and it is looking fantastic here at Ashburton Speedway. Into turn 1, out of turn 2. He's probably got 5 or 6 cars on Chris Laborie now. There's Brian Maxwell, and at the back of the field struggling a bit was Jeff Richardson. Setup's not quite right, I don't think. Look, talking of setup, look at this Avanti car come past here. Cromwell collision repair car goes into turn 1, out of turn 2. A little bit understeer there again, gets a little bit. He's got this car quite tight, I think. Turn into turn 1, turn 3 he goes into. Yes, tight. He's got the car set up. He's coming out. He's lost a lot of ground. He got the checkered flag there, and well deserved. Did the work when he needed to there. 15T takes it out. Phil Burgess. Second goes to Craig Lavery from Oxford. Another Oxford car doing well here today. 99 is Brian Maxwell. 53 the Invercargill car. Probably just wasn't comfortable on the track. Even now it looks to be throwing itself around a little bit violently. Cromwell collision repair. Concut I see on there as well. Big ups to Concut, folks. They've got him behind the 6-shooter by helping Daryl, and you'll see Concut on a lot of the cars here at Ashburton Speedway today, and it features on this car as well. Another winner here at Ashburton, Phil Burgess, going down the back straight. Give him a hand in the A-grade saloons, the support class. 181C Shy Rob, 32C Nick Ross, 84C David Ford, 4 Braden Lennon, 23C Paul Archibald, 77Y Reese Skis. Why is a Westport car? 78D Brad Triggs, 28C D Barrett, 125C Renee Arris, 34 GM a Greymouth car of Josh Walton, 41C is Ethan Rowlands, 48 OX the Oxford car of Brian Philpott, 21C of Terry Leverage Watkins, 912 Hayden Murphy, 12C Emma Burnip. They are lining up. This is ominous. 41 has got the one marble, Ethan Rowlands. They are going to be doing well to keep anywhere near Ethan. Emma Burnip is right in behind the 12C car, 34 GM on the outside, 84 is the next one. Flag drops. Does it? Caution light still on. Caution light still on. False start. False start. And I would definitely go along with that. It looked messy. The referee was dead unhappy with him. He put his hand up, but a few of them still took off. So let's try and get through this. 41 is Ethan Rowlands. Looks like Ethan's got the number 1 marble. 34 on the outside, the Greymouth car is Josh Walton. Emma Burnip is tucked in behind that 12 car. When Emma gets that going, then look out. Well, we've got a time 50-50 raffle. A quick break here. If you were good enough, and thank you very much for buying a 50-50 raffle, half the money to the winner, half the money to the club. Number two, green diamonds. If you can find that in your hot little hand, your hot little purse, your wallet, anywhere, just find it. 2 green diamonds. Bring it down to our Royal Wolf container here beside the commentary box, and we will give your winnings to you. Number 2, green diamonds. Again, thank you very much for supporting us here. We have another raffle going around that we will talk to you, but back to the racing. 912 is down 3 on the inside. They're away. Ethan Rowlands looks like he's got away. Enna Burmit's right up the back of Ethan. She's going to get that second spot. The rest is shuffling through. The Greymouth car is third, 125. Keep an eye on that car. Renee Arris has got through on the inside now into third spot. 34, 32's making a run round the outside, Nick Ross, as they come out of turn 4, down past the start-finish line. How have they? Ethan Rowlands run like a cut cat. Enna Burner, 125 is there. Then we've got a bunch of just about everything. Let's give you some numbers. 32, 21, 23, 28's in there, 34's in there, 912's in there. A little bit of a gap back to 181. We've got the 78, the 4, a lot of ground to make up, 84, and the 48 Oxford at the back of the field. Leader in the meantime, Ethan Rowlands, 41C. Comes past the start-finish line. Enna Burnett's not leading get away. And the 125, another well-performed car, is Renee Arris has got that third spot, but a bit of a gap back to from first and second, 32 tucked in, then another gap. So let's pass the start-finish line now. Ethan Rowlands, closely finished by Emma Burnett in the 12, bit of a gap to the 125 of Arris. 32's in there, working hard as Nick Ross, but down the inside, 28 has come through. That is the C car of D. Barrett. Had a good run earlier on. 23 is not far away as well. That's Paul Archibald. Another good car past the start-finish line. Ethan Rowlands, 41. He's going into Out of turn 2, Emma Burnett's doing the chasing. Quite a gap back here to the Aris car. 28, 32, 23 are the next ones. Then a gap. 4's trying to work up through the field. That is the car of Braden Lennon. Worked good earlier on. Here we go. Ethan Rowlands. Boy, got it. Putting his hand up here is Ethan. Emma Burnett's doing the chasing. She knows this track really well. Then we got the Aris car. The 28 is the next one through of Dee Parrott. 23 and 32. 23 is going to make a run under there. Hard passing move. Paul Archibald down the back straight into turn 3 has made that one start. Then we go back to the 181 of Shy Rob. Quick car. Ethan Rowlands though, look at this out the front, 41. Just a lovely line into turn 1. He's got that car totally under control. Don't know if he's lifting throttle or not. Emma Burnett second, 125 is still there in the third spot. Not much changing further back. Nothing really coming through the field that I can spot at this stage. Ethan Rowlands past the start finish line again. Emma Burnett. Probably a little bit of a gap now as they go into turn 1 or 2. Battle line 125 is getting a little bit of grief here from the chasing car, the 30, the 28. Down the back straight, they're locked in. I think half in length. The 28 car has to back off. Barrett backs off in the end. 125 stays in front. Race leader past Ethan Rowlands, Emma Burma. 125, the Aris car. Renee Aris still holds that third spot. 28's going to have another crack. Dave Barrett. Then we got a bunch sticking together. 23, Paul Archibald. 181 is there, Shy Rob. 4 up the top is the car of Lennon's. 32 makes a run down the inside with a second lease of life by the look of it, Nick Ross. And a nice little pass there. Nick trying in the Caltech sponsor car, trying to make up. Race leader, let's look at that. Down the back straight goes the 41. Ethan Rowlands had a good heat earlier on too, did Ethan, so plenty of points. And Emma Burma still doing the deal in second, but she's out by herself. There's the checkered flag. Ethan Rowlands easy. Emma Burnett second. Eventually the 125 and 28. 23, 32, 181, 4. Finishing together 21, 912, 78D, 84C, 48 Oxford. That's the field. Have we got any on the infield? It doesn't look like it. Lap scorers are on a roll by the look of it next door. Tim standing there, our volunteer on the gate. He's handing the flag to Ethan Rowlands. Give Ethan the hand as he comes round, folks. That was a pretty controlled drive. Unofficially again, 41 Ethan Rowlands. 12 is Emma Burma. 125 takes the next one. 28, 23, 32, 181, 4, 21, 912, 78, 84, 48, 34. The Scrapman Productions. Don't take a breath, will you? Because we've already got the next field heading onto the track. This is Productions, the Scrapman Productions, again on board with us. Yellow group, 21I, Tony Jones, 999E is Dave Allen, NZ1 is Nick Fraser, 33C Greg Prattley, 19D Michelle Cuff, 43C Steph Cornish, 14E Sam Martin, 21A Ron Cool, 26I Usher Clements, 99 Dylan Montagney, and 58D Tony Crichton. That's what we've got a field made up of here, the Productions, as the sun gets a little bit lower. They'll catch a little bit of sun in their eyes, I would say, as they go around turn 1 and 2. A little bit of excuse I used to use, didn't always work. It was obviously more than sun in my eyes when I went wrong. 99 out the front. Now this will be interesting. This is Dave Allen. Now Dave is a very good peddler, and with a bit of clear space in the front, let's see how the Speedwheel automotive car goes. Ellesmere registered car. Right in behind in grid 2 is the 58. D Tony Crichton. 43C down, 3 back is Steph Cornish. We've got the 99 that had that great run last time. That's Dylan Motley. Now Dylan's 4 back on the inside, buried. Prattley's there, 33, 19D at the back of the field. They've got some work to do. They're looking pretty good as they come round. Flag drops, green is down. Tim will tell them, there's Scrapman cars head into turn 1 and 2. They're going in pairs. The big blue Falcon's got very high there. That's but held into that 4th spot. The rear wheel drives are looking pretty good as they go down, but the 23i, very good. Tony Jones had a great first race. Now they're coming out of turn 4, side by side. Dave Allen, Tony Jones, they come past the start finish. You can hear the rev limiters. They are full on the noise. The rev limiters are hitting as they come past the start finish line. They've gone round that, with a pole, with a big hit. He's hit the wall, the 23i. They came out of turn 2 together. In fact, they went into turn 2. He would be all right, I think, folks. It wasn't a serious bad hit. We got the rescue crew racing over there. Just clear the area there, folks. Don't go racing to look at that car. It's possibly got methanol in it. But, well, Dave Allen, the 999, and the Invercargill car, Tony Jones, they come out of turn 2 locked together, and I think they might have been quite literally locked together, and when they come unlocked, the 23 car headed for the fence. Unfortunate, hopefully they can get that car. Rescue crew are talking to them. Lap scorers have gone into panic mode. They are going to do an order for us. What you can see here too, folks, so let's, for those who may not be so familiar, in this incident, in this class, they will restart in the race order they completed the last lap in. So if you've made a passing move during the race, the lap that the race was cautioned in, that passing move doesn't count. 99, Dylan Montley's been pushed back that one spot. 26i is Asher Clements. 19D is the next one, Michelle Cup, and at the back of the field, Steph Cornish. They look pretty good out of turn 4, and they are away. Green light, flag drops. Oh, listen to the rev limiters. Pedal is to the middle and no prisoners. Dave Allen looks like he's going to come out here. The 999 car down the back straight into turn 3 first. 58, 14, 41. On Prattley is on the outside. The 999. They got a great little battle going those two. Dave Allen comes first pass. 58. Your next one through is Tony Crichton. Then we've got that big Falcon of Sam Martin. He's doing a great job. Ron Cool's next. The 99 Dave, he's gone through. Greg Prattley's in the BMW's been pushed back. He's second to last now. 19D at the back. Steph Cornish is just circling around the back. Past the start finish line. Race leaders going to turn 1. Out of turn 2, Dave Allen, that clear area in front of him, he's making the most of it. He's opened up by 4 of his. The Indian file down the back, but there's only a car between the lot of them. 58's the next one in. Got a bit high on the track. Is the big Falcon going to come down the inside? Pedal goes to the middle. They'll pass from past us here together. Falcon has to back off. The Ellesmere car still in third spot. Ron Cool's looking for a way down the inside. 26i is there as well. That's Asher Clements. Plenty going on. This is going to tighten up. Dave Allen's out the front. Understeer now on the front wheel drive. He gets it out all right. The 58's through. The Martin car, 21, 26, 99. Steph Cornish is just circling. 19D's the next one through. Race leader down the back straight. Dave Allen, he's opened up a good gap now. He's opened up 5 or 6 lengths. The 58's going in next. The Dunedin car is Tony Crichton's holding a good second, to be fair. Then we got the Falcon, the 14 from Ellesmere, Steve Martin driving the wheels off this big car. Love the style. Oh, talking about driving. No, I thought he lost it. No, he's just maxing it out. Down the inside, Ron Cool's in the CRX. He likes that pole on. If Martin goes too high, you'll poke that little CRX in there. Dave Martin coming out of turn 4, though. He's past the start-finish line, every poster winner. Tony Crichton's looking good, too. Tony Crichton's driving that green mobile beautifully. Then the big Falcon. Ron Cool's down the pole line. He doesn't go far from there. He's come out into that 4th spot. 26, 99 of the others, but anything could do it. They come out. Dave Martin out of turn 4 again. Understeer, but he sorts it out. Into the turn 1. He throws it low, hard on the brakes of the prelude. 58D, by geez, he's doing a great job. Tony Crichton, he's driving the big green machine beautifully. The Falcon now, the 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th, they're all tied together. They've dropped back a bit. Sam Martin doing the leading at the 3rd spot. Here comes Dave Allen off the front. He's got the white flag, 4 bends to go for Dave Allen. 58, Tony Crichton. I tell you what, he's driving that Dunedin car off its wheels. He can't quite, he's not going to bridge the gap though. 14E, Sam Martin, the Ellesmere car. Ashburton is in the 4th spot. Invercargill, and then the 99 car, Dylan Motley comes through. Here's your race leader off the front and left them to it, Dave Allen. Second's going to 58D, Tony Crichton. 14 is the Ellesmere Cam Sam Martin. Then we've got Roll Cool from Ashburton. Then we've got the Invercargill car, 26. Asher Clements. We'll go back to the 99, Dylan Motley. Sam Cornish just circulated. 18, 19D is Michelle Clough. I think maybe an issue with that car as well. And the Prattley car, well back, something's wrong with that. All right, here we go. Unofficial 999E has taken it out, Dave Allen. Unofficial 58 will take the next spot. That's the Dunedin car. 14, Ellesmere. 21, Ron Cole. 26, 99, 1933. And 43, Steph Cornish brings up the rear of the field. That's the Timble Tavern Productions yellow group again. Boy, they're turning it on. They are turning it on. Productions have been one of the highlight fields here at Ashburton Speedway for a while. Here's Dave Allen coming around. Great to see Dave with that checkered flag. Something that he is not too unfamiliar to be carrying around, to be fair. And a good display there. Let's see. Steve Duff Jr. 43, Josh Buchanan, Brock Cromwell. 57, Tony Abel, Christchurch. 75, Andrew Gregg, Christchurch. Neil Honeybell, 4A, Auckland. 22C, Matt Donnicliffe. 11A, the car that went out just to check itself, A. Groshkinski, 23M, Martin Jameson. 14C, Liam McCaubrey. And 87A, the man himself, the sponsor, Paul Smith. This is who we've got in Heat 5. And like we say, it is Group 4 versus Group 5. Here we go, looking pretty good. The flag drops are underway as they go into turn 1. Matt Donnicliffe off the 2 marble has gone very high and very wide, but he looks like he's going to make it stick. No, Duff comes out on the inside. Oh, Duffy just gives a little bit of a clip there. He's come out of it all right, though, by the look of it. It looks like, we've got one pulling up with a puncher. We had a couple spinning around here. There was a touch. Don't really know. I call that a racing incident. Steve Duff drew 1. On the outside of him was Matt Donnicliffe. They went round turn 1 and 2 together. They come out down the back straight together. But as they set themselves up for turn 3, he got a little bit of a nudge. The 22, and now he looks like he's got a puncture. 22 is in the infield. They're going to pull them up tight. I don't know if that's going to be a restart. It looks like they're going to just... Four, way back there, we're looking at the 4 car. Right? Oh, Neil Honeybell's got a bit of work to do. Here they go, down flag drops. Duffy's away, 15T, the Cromwell car, he throws it in. Oh, a lot of drift up. They're coming out of turn 2, 3 wide. They're mad. But down they go. There goes Steve Duff, the young fella. That's Liam McCaubrey. He's in second spot. He's giving it the works. TQ driver. He's down the inside. He just gives a little duff. He's not backing away to Steve Duff, even though he drives a sprint car. He's right there, Liam McCaubrey. He's got this car rolling. But in a second spot, look at this. Here's the 43i car. So let's have a look. Oh, now they're coming out 3 wide. Liam McCaubrey, 43T, the Cromwell car, Josh Buchanan's in the middle. In the behind them is the Gromsky car, the 11 from Auckland, that's the 4th spot. Then we go back 57. The others are doing the chasing right out the front here, man alive. The 4 of them now, they're coming out of turn 4, they're 2 wide. Past the start finish line, Duff on the outside, Cromwell car 43 on the inside. And they stayed like that. Oh, Duff's got a little bit of a lead. He's come out nice. There's Liam McCaubrey in the Beauty Enhanced Gemmett's car. He's going to try and drive around the outside. Gets in the marbles. He's going to come 3rd or 4th out of that. Down the front they go. Steve Duff. Now they've settled down a little bit. Steve Duff, he's going to sit on that pole line. I think it's the way to race at the moment. And he's down the back straight into turn 3. Right up his back is Josh Buchanan. Now it's getting messy. Skomsky, the 11A car, the one car is next. The 11A car has just come off the field, so we've got the 1 out there. Let's concentrate on what we're doing here. Duff is first, 43T is second. The one NZ's in there. It looks like Clements is in there. The Liam McCaubrey's 4th. As they come round, there's the Honeybell car, number 4. Is in the back. Call it as they come past. 15 is Duff. Caution's on. Got a spinner on turn 1 and 2. 75. Alright, so we've got a spin up, just trying to track down. We've got the 1NZ out there by the look of it in the third spot. 15 out the front, Steve Duff Jr. Out the front, doing a great job. 43 is your next car through. This is Josh Buchanan. As they come round, it looks like the NZ1 is the next car. That's a bit of a mystery to me. I haven't got it on my sheet here. Yeah, that's the NZ1, alright. And Liam McCaubrey, 14, is the next one. The young fella, he's doing a great job for a TQ. Not much time in that car. They're just getting themselves regridded here. There's a little bit of debate, I think. No, Liam McCaubrey drops into 4th spot. Paul Smith, by the look of it, might be the next one through. Neil Honeybell's there, 57, sitting out down the back, and then 11. Okay, I think they've got it sorted out. We will just have a look. Now let them go. Anyway, Steve Duff Jr. in the 15T car comes screaming through here. 43 is the next car. They haven't had a race change order at this. The NZ1 is back into 4th spot and got a big chasing field behind. Into the race though, pointing into the field, Steve Duff Jr. driving the wheels off this car. He's got the hang of this Ashburton track and he's actually going out a little bit. He's throwing the car half an hour before the corner the way he's going. He's down the back straight already. 43, what a great job Josh Buchanan's doing of sticking. And then Liam McCaubrey, he is on the back of these 3. Reputations aren't counting here. Steve Duff goes past the start finish line, but there's not even a half a car between these front 3. They go out of turn 2 down the back straight. Steve Duff and the Josh Buchanan, Liam McCaubrey, quite a way back to the NZ1. White flag is out, they come through and they're all still in pairs here. Steve Duff Jr. has taken it out from the 43, Liam McCaubrey. No, this is a white flag. 1 lap to go. Oh, he does a little bit of a climbing act there, does the 43, Josh Buchanan. Steve Duff Jr. into turn 3. Oh, he's got a little bit high, but he's got it settled down beautifully. He's going to come past Steve Duff Jr. Taking it out, 43, Liam McCaubrey. Boy, he's battling with the big boys. 1NZ, 87A, Paul Smith comes through. Neil Honeybell, 11 is the next one. 75 had the spin up. Oh, well, what about those 3? Oh, now Steve Duff Jr.'s motor has just puffed a lot of smoke. And he has rapidly pulled to the infield. No, don't tell us. No, he looks like he's okay. Just grab the right field here. 51, it's Craig Buttrick here. We've got Chelsea off the front, 9D, that's the one, Jess Chrome, this will be interesting. Triple J Racing, 79, 51, 79D, 99D, that's our 26A, 13D, that's how they're all starting. Off the back to look forward to, the NZD is 3, is off the back of the field. Let's look for progress. NZ1 and Finch is off the back of the field. They head down the back straight. The 9D has done a bolter and there's already 5 or 6 car legs out in front. The rest of the pack, you can still throw a blanket on them as they try and find their way round. Chelsea's gone round, 654's facing the wrong way. 9D has made a lead. This is Jess Chrome, this Jace told us about. 79C is the next one round. Have they got they've got the stop lights on. This can be messy, this can be messy. So contact class, different rules here. All right. For those listening in, if you didn't quite catch everything wrong, of course I apologise for that. I made a bit of a blue with the microphones here. I'm the amateur of the whole outfit, so I apologise for that. He just basically said that the productions are happy. Nick Fraser though, the NZ1, he's gone home. He's got clutch issues. He was too late to make it to the grid on the first heat, so he's had a shocker really, unfortunately. But look, don't rule him out, because if he can get himself to qualify sometime tomorrow and through to that final, he's one person who's capable of coming from anywhere. Okay, contact class here, but so-called adult mini stocks. This will be so they get a red light. All right, basically they don't get a caution light. If there's an incident, they got to stop. Some of them get brake fade, and it takes them a long time to stop. And in the process of stopping, they might pass 4 or 5 cars that they shouldn't have. Class rep up there. We've got an assistant referee up there. The flagmen have been pulled in to their safety areas. The rescue and the flags dropped, and they're into it again. Okay, let's see how we're going. It's a clean start. Let's say that's a clean start. Triple J Racing is out the front. Jess Coombe into turn 1 already. 79 is the second spot. Then we've got a multitude of cars, like we said. Third is the 1, 2, 3. Then we've got the 13, the NZ1, 59, 42, Craig Buttrick, 57. Let's put some names to these. 9D is Jess Crome. Has a lead of about 4 or 5 car lengths. From the second car is 79. That's Chris Scott. Chris Scott's got 4 or 5 car lengths as they go into turn 1, 2, 3. They're out of turn 2. NZ1 goes into the 4th spot there by the look of it. 42, that is that car of Steve Parker, was making a bit of ground. 13 we go back to. And 13 we go back to. Then we go back to 57. Pointy end of the field. Let's go through them. 9, no changes really. 9, 79. Now the battle's on for 3rd, 4th and 5th. We've got them locked together. NZ1, that's Alan Finch's heading around the outside of the 1, 2, 3 of Steve Gotkin, and looks like, oh, maybe going to make it stick or not. So he's round the outside. They're going to come down the front straight side by side. Tucked in the back is the 42 car. These three are really locked into a battle. 13D is doing the watching from behind, and that is Jaden Armishaw. Out the front, nothing changes, but look at the battle here for 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th. We've still got the NZ1, Alan Finch, pretty much almost got a clear third now, we'd have to say. Keeps this car straight for another couple of laps, or a lap here be clear. But look at the Steve Parker and the 42 coming through. And around the outside, 1, 2, 3 is there. Still Steve Gotkin. 13 is knocking, the rest are chasing. The NZ3 has come from the back of the field, trying to bridge the gap on this leading lot. Race leader 9D comes through, 6 or 7, maybe 8 lengths past into turn 1. Turn 2 still the 79, Alan Finch. Well, I tell you what, I thought he was going to clear out, but 42, Steve Parkin's given him a lot of grief. 1, 2, 3's dropped back, and the 13 still on green light racing conditions as they come past here. Race leader out of turn 4, doing it pretty comfortably, Jess Coombe. 79 is the next car, and into turn 1, here's this battle going on. NZ1, 42, Steve Parkin. They are having a great little ding-dong battle, as are the 1, 2, 3, the 13. There's the NZ3. It has gained a lot of ground, actually. Chris Dempsey is going to tuck himself in behind. Looks like they're coming round for the white flag. Race leader gets the white flag. 79 comes through the next. Oh, Ian Finch and Steve Parker are having a great little ding-dong battle there. There's nothing in it. Finch is in the front at the moment. He's going to have to do. Steve Parker in the NZ3. He is Chris Dempsey. He might even catch another couple on this lap. He's going into the middle of 2 cars in turn 3. Has to back off. 79D's against the wall. There's your race finish. We're going to go with 9, 79, 1, 42, 13, 1, 2, 3. NZ3 down the inside, made a heap of ground. 57D, Roscoe's 51, Stadium Cars 52, 26A, 6 is there, 99D, 79D, and that is it. Well, it looks like we've got a visitor coming up for chat. Oh, I thought we had somebody to interview, but I think they're looking a little bit shy. I'm not actually sure who he is, to be honest, but anyway, so hopefully we'll get somebody else who can get tough enough and brave enough. All right, give Chris Cromer a hand up there. Great little drive off the front. You've got to get those points when they're available. If you're off the front, you've got to get the points. Big run from Chris Dempsey from the back of the field, mopped up a few, so the point situation is going to be pretty damn interesting there. That's the Ministocks Yellow Group, their last run for Ministocks Yellow Group, yes. Dummy Group, full of Productions. Blue Group, let's go through the Blue Group again. They are 44D, Shane Carson, 88, Daniel Bailey, 99T is Fetu Taiwa, 24I is Tom Clemens, 78C is Steve Palmer, 86C is Dave Phileas, 83D is Josh Murdoch, 1NZ Nick Fraser. Well, it sounds like Nick's gone home with a clutch problem, that's unfortunately. 34C is Aaron Pratley in the BMW, 37 is Kirky. Let's have a look. Is Kirky out there? They've lost a few cars, obviously. I'm going through the field that they're not out there. Fetu Tai was out there. The Pratleys are out there. 30. Which one? 34. I've got a 33 and a 34. Let's list them all. 68's there. 78. Fetu Taiwa, Pratley, 44D, 24I, and 68E. at the back of the field. There we go, 66. This is Dave Phileas, going to take a lot of catching there from there. Dave Phileas, 68, comes out of turn 4 down past Feru Taiwa down the inside, making a fist of it in the Subaru as they go into turn 1, negotiating turn 1 and out of turn 2. Dave Phileas, Feru Taiwa, the 78 car, Stephen Palmer, they've all put their hands up today. 24, Tom Clements is there, Prattley's there, the 34 of Aaron Prattley, the BMW. Couple down the back, struggling. 44D has just done a 360. Set the car up, it's going to rejoin, nothing in it. Feru Taiwa though, look at the Subaru, hits the front, down the back straight, he's made a passing move. Dave Phileas a bit high, Feru Taiwa, he's hard on the brakes, you see the back lock up, he's got understeer, he's got everything going on. He's coming out of turn 4 though, he's in front, he's got Dave Phileas behind him, into turn 1. Dave Phileas high, Feru Taiwa in the Subaru low, still got understeer, Feru Taiwa. Dave Phileas is going to look down the inside, no, he goes up the inside. He has another look, not good enough. He comes down again, Feru Taiwa, he's hugging the pole line. He's actually working pretty hard on this car. These arms going everywhere inside that cab. Third we go to 24i, the 24 is Tom Clements. Then we've got the Prattley boy, Aaron Prattley in the BMW. Go back to 78 and 68. Look at the pointy end, Feru Taiwa. He's got that inside. He got the brakes locked up as he goes in the back. He's sitting that foot with a little bit of a rest on the brakes, settle the car down. Now he's having another look around the outside. Phileas, he going high at turn 2, it's dangerous. Feru Taiwa's down low. They come out of turn 2 together, they're down the back straight. They're all even. Feru Taiwa down the inside again, hard on the brakes. Dave Phileas not so keen, he comes out of turn 2 high, turn 4 high. Down, they come past the start finish line. Feru Taiwa by a headlight. That's all it is at this stage. Phileas is having another look around. Feru Taiwa, he's drifted a little bit high, but he's lost some pace. Dave Phileas up the outside. And what's he going to do here? Feru Taiwa is still holding on to it. He's got understeer, he's got oversteer. He's still working Dave Phileas. He's got a bit of an advantage. It's Dave Phileas by a headlight as they come past this time. But he's lost that as he goes wide. He's getting to get the power down early here. He goes out, he's got the headlight advantage still. Feru Taiwa, he's so hard on the brakes, the front of the car dives down. It's begging for mercy. Dave Phileas around the outside. It's a headlight to Feru Taiwa now. They're matching side by side. Feru Taiwa, 24A, 24 Prattley, 78. The rest of the field, the match is out the front here. Production racing as best as you could ever hope to see it. We've got a Cromwell car, we've got a Christchurch car. Feru Taiwa in the Subaru. We've got Dave Phileas, the ABC driving school up the top. Feru Taiwa, he's got a headlight and a half in front. That's all it would be. They're around turn 1 and 2 together again. Dave Phileas has done a better job of this. Feru Taiwa got a bit mixed up. Dave Phileas, he can't cross though. He's still high, he didn't have the room to get down. Feru Taiwa ducks down the inside, the checkered flag's out. They're close, they're close, they're close. Oh, the headlight. That's all it is to Dave Phileas on the outside. That has got to be the best production racing you will see in many a day. They were too wide for God knows how many laps. And they swapped headlights. That's about all they were doing. Oh, I couldn't give them both the flag. Feru Taiwa, man, he was working hard in that car too. He was working so hard. Good result for the Cromwell Collision crash repair car. The ABC driving school. Mr. Bugs Popcorn is coming through. Dave Phileas will give Dave a hand, folks. You've got to have something special in your right foot to drive around the outside of a car like that. Clean driving, perfect driving again. Very little cautions. The track is looking reasonably comfortable to drive on, one must have to say. Give Dave Phileas your hands. That's right, folks. Plenty of applause. Certainly deserve it. Feru Taiwa, 27I, Emma Gordon. Grid 3, 17I, Raymond Phillips. This car's been flying today. Tough from there. The next one back on the inside as they head down the back straight. Can't quite pick it. 57-24. That's Jamie Larson right at the back. Daryl Wright is 3 back and 4 back on the outside. They're actually looking in pretty good shape. I think they've lost 1 or 2 of these cars. 15, 27, 17, 28, C, 21. The Gisborne car is the one I couldn't spot over the back. Gisborne car is 3 back on the rails. Oh, here we go. This will be good fun. How's Jamie Larson? 24 off the back of the field. Very tough in a 6-shooter. It's not the horsepower to get to the front. You've got to do everything right or pay the cost. 15, how is Chris McNeil going to go off the front with a bit of clean air? The Bay Park car, Tauranga. Good start, they're underway. Oh, Chris McNeil's missed it. Well, without a word of a lie, they've come past the start-finish line, 4 wide, and they've all got round turn 1 and 2. Spat out, look at that, 17, that's that Raymond Phillips. What a bolter of a start from the second row. They were 4 wide past the start-finish line. A couple of the front ones went to sleep, I think, or didn't see the start. 28 sees the next one. There's Chris McNeil. The Gisborne car's 4th. As we try and get through them, 57, 24, Jamie Larson, 27, and Daryl Wright to the back of the field. Let's look at the points again. 17 from Invercargill. Here we go. Daryl Phillips from the deep south, the big eye. He's dealing it to some of the big-time drivers here at the moment as he goes down the back straight. The 26 car is the next one, 28, Tom Lumsden. 28, Tom Lumsden has got that 3rd spot past the start-finish line again. Oh, now they're lining up. 3rd, 4th and 5th are 2 wide. Down the inside is the 15 of Chris McNeil. Chris McNeil's under pressure from the Gisborne. Chris Mackey goes into 3rd. There's Jamie Larson into 5th now. He's taken on the 15, Chris McNeil. Jamie Larson, he's looking around the outside. He's got the grit between his teeth. He's doing passing moves around the outside. Throws the car into turn 1 about 20 minutes before he gets there. He comes out into a clear 4th space. Out the front here, look at this, Raymond Phillips. He's dealing this Invercargill car from the big eye. He's been overtaken now by the 28C. The 28C's got through. This is Tom Lumsden, the Christchurch car. But he's not over and done with. Phillips, he's diving up the inside. He might make a passing move here at turn 3. Oh, it's even too tight to see. He's got unsettled. He's got back to front. The Invercargill car in front. Gisborne is 3rd. Larson is 4th. Jamie Larson's 4th. Then we got 57. Daryl Wright's made up some ground. The 15 car, Chris McNeil, he's going backwards a wee bit, 27. Look at the pointy end of the field. Oh, it's a great battle. They're side by side again. The Invercargill, Raymond Phillips, he gets into turn 1 first. 28, Jamie Larson. He makes what could be called a sliding move in there. But the Gisborne car, he's recovered. He's down the inside. Jamie Larson, he's going into 3rd spot now, is he? Can he get past Chris McNeil? He has, but he hasn't got much air to breathe. Into it, Invercargill, 17, Raymond Phillips. He's got about 3 or 4 car lengths now. The white flag's about to come out. 28 sees Tom Lumsden. He's getting Jamie Larson's making a bit of a nuisance of himself. Only 1 lap to go. Jamie Larson, then we've got the Chris Mackey, the Gisborne car, that's your top 4. Then we go 57, 33, 15, Daryl Wright, 27, down the back straight they go. Oh, Jamie Larson, he's put in the big run down the back straight. He's going around the outside. Is he going to get the pedal to the metal in the Fast Times car? I don't want to call it. I'll tell you what, I don't want to call that. That was so close. Jamie Larson went down the back straight like he had wings. Somehow got round turn 3, around the outside of turn 4, found some grip and came roaring down. He may have got that 2nd spot. 28, Tom Lumsden. Well, if they had headlights, that was less than half a headlight. That was like a corner light or an indicator. That's the only gap that was there. They are standing right by the start-finish line, the referees. We will have to let them have a little bit of a talk about that. Who had the biggest coat of paint? I'll give you this once again. It's not official. 17 for first. The Invercargill car, Raymond Phillips. What a drive, man! A couple of passing moons there that come out of the. Don't even put it in the textbook. Second, they have given to 24, Jamie Larson. There's got to be half a paint job and a quarter of a tail light. 28 back to the next car there of Tom Lumsden. Normally they give the toss a coin to see who starts on the inside or the outside. So the mini stocks and productions are getting put into the title classes from today. We'll run mini stocks best of the rest, the productions best of the rest for the ones that haven't qualified. 6 shooters tomorrow have still got more heats. Group 2 versus Group 4. 5v3, 1v4, 2v5. That should get them right through. Then they'll have a 6-shooter B main. I think 2 from the B main are going through into the final. Final being the 6-shooter A main, 20 laps. Lick your lips in anticipation of that. Now we have the run-off. the 912. Looking for some sponsors there. We have Power Stock Brakes, Nick's Fencing Limited on the 912. That of Hayden Murphy. On the outside, the 21C, Men at Work. Traffic Management looks to be their sponsor there. I think we've got Bow Repairs up the front there. I can't quite catch it in the sun. Beautiful day here at Ashburton. Forecast for tomorrow is for more of the same. If you can bring some of your friends and your family the far now tomorrow, up the numbers, because if today's anything to go by, how are we going to top this tomorrow? Ready to go, run off. Timble Tavern Complex, Adult Ministocks, they get off like they were tied together. They're side by side going into turn one, still side by side. Round the outside is the Hayden Murphy car, the 912. They're still side by side. Hayden Murphy down there, he's got the better grip, maybe up high. Pokes his nose in front, the 912, heading into turn three. And got that inside line pretty much covered. It's Catch Me If You Can for the Men and Work car now. The 21 of Terry Leverage Watkins goes round. Terry Leverage got to go round the outside and makes a good fist of closing up a little bit here. Gets a good run out of two, closes up. They're about a car behind down the back straight. Into turn three, 912 still in front. Hayden Murphy just doing the right thing out the front here to qualify for the New Zealand Adult Ministock title. He's got about 2 or 3 car lengths down into turn one. Hits the corner about the middle of the track, a little bit of slide there, gets out of turn two, loses it a little bit, loses some ground. He's doing the chasing, the 21 car. Terry Watkins, Leverage Watkins in the back. He's closed up the gap a little bit. That is 3 laps down by the look of it. Past the start finish line they come. Still in front, the 912 car looks like going to have to make a mistake here is Hayden Murphy. Down the back straight they go in this runoff for the Adult Ministocks. Round to get the checkered flag. Looks to me like Hayden Murphy is going to go through from the blue group. And unfortunately for the 21, the Men and Work car will be in the best of the rest fields for tomorrow. Timble Tavern Complex, Adult Ministocks. That's the last of it today. The Scrapman Productions, well, what do you say about some of that production racing today? Extra special.